Good evening. It's September 10th, 5:02 p.m., meeting of the Board of Assessment Appeals for Motor Vehicle Appeals only. Taking attendance? Attendance?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Present are Lean Daly, Paul Mancuso, Kathleen Griffin, Carol Langland, and Peter Rupert, all 5 members of the board. No one is absent today.
We'll stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Helene, that's your job.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. You set? What's this?
I think they've been logging them in downstairs.
Oh, okay, that's what it is.
Thing. Yeah.
All right, so.
We're getting an address.
Catherine's first, right?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
All right.
What would you like to tell us?
You have to swear her in first?
Oh, yeah, where's the?
Okay.
Do you have the paper that you filled out?
Do you have anything to sign, or it's here on the front of
These are the 2 papers I was given.
We have to swear you in, and there's a place for you to sign.
Oh, okay.
Isn't there?
I don't know if he handed those out.
No.
Okay, give me a sec. I think I have some extra ones.
Yeah.
You got
You
one?
got it?
Okay.
Okay. Please sign in, she's got it.
She's got it, okay.
Oh, okay. Where's the,
The wording's on the bottom of that, if you want it.
okay. Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the whole truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay, and then you sign right where that X is there.
Yeah.
Okay, and can you just state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Catherine Sorrentino.
Okay. And then give us the information about what the vehicle is that you're appealing today, the year, the make, the model, and the requested value.
It's a 1994 E320 Mercedes, and the value that the town has it listed at is, it's being assessed at is $6,000.
And what value, or what are you requesting from us today?
I'm requesting that because I'm being taxed $178.52, and previously it was $59.49, so it jumped up, it's like tripled in the past year, and it was explained to me why that happened.
And what was that explanation?
The explanation is because it's October 1st, 2024. It came down from the it's in the general statutes now. They had a meeting, but the way it's described and the way the rates lower, my car will forever be assessed at 15 years old. And so there's something wrong with the statute. So it's not a town problem. You're just doing what you're supposed to. But it's a huge battle with the, and it's happened before. It's just a vague statute. So people are saying, well, that means we're going to forever get, your car is going to be forever valued at $6,000. When meanwhile, oh, here, you can look through the pictures. Look through the pictures. You can see, my car doesn't, I got this car after I was divorced, and I paid less than $4,000 for it over 10 years ago. I didn't get this new.
What's this?
Board of Assessment Appeals.
Assessment?
Yeah. You're for your
For
car?
motor
For the
vehicles?
appeal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
Have a
You
seat.
can have a seat, yeah.
Wow. So it's an old car, but I won't be poor forever. I plan on, I wrote a children's book that I plan on publishing. Yeah, so it's being poor after a divorce is only temporary, although this is stretched out for 20 years. But this is what it is. So I'm appealing that when I looked into the law, It is arbitrary because
Yes.
they're saying that my car will forever be assessed at $6,000, and that's absurd. So what
Is that just, when you say your car, like, is it only your car?
No,
Is
it's
it like
anybody who has a car 20 years and older
20 years or older, that's what it
will
is.
forever be assessed at 15 years old. And I already wrote a letter to somebody at the General Assembly, and I didn't get a response back, but what I'm doing is I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do, and they said you have to appeal it at the town. But I said, but the town isn't doing anything wrong because it's a statute, and there's something called a vague doctrine, and it comes down from Congress, and it would take 20 years to get this changed.
Is this gonna,
Yes.
So it wouldn't be that the statute needs to be changed, it needs to be clarified, and there's a huge difference, because once it's a statute, that's it, it's sort of like, that's it, it can be clarified if somebody wants to take it that far, because, you can look at the law, and it's like, if my appeal is denied here, or if they can bring it to the state court or the federal court, but it's a mess, I don't want to do it. I would rather say, if I don't get, because you can use your own discretion, it's arbitrary. So you can say, yes, this is a poor woman, her car is clearly not valued. When I went to Mercedes or any of the places, they said, I'd have to pay somebody $500 to haul this out of here. If you look at it, which is, you would think is insulting, but it's my car, it's what I have, and it doesn't qualify as an antique car or a preserved car, because I use it every single day. So it's not like I have, because with the antique cars, you're only allowed to drive them to exhibits. So I wouldn't want to lie and say, I'm just bringing it to exhibits, because then they'll put in that drive ease, and they can monitor my car. So lying would not work any day for me. So, ethically or morally or at all. What I'm just saying is, it is an obviously vague statute. It needs to be redone, and it may not even get changed in my lifetime. I don't know. So that's why I'm just pleading to all of you to put it back to the way it was. And if you don't, I'm just saying, give me more time to pay it, because, that's the other thing. I'm super poor. I have to prove it.
I believe you.
Oh, okay. This is my stats, my taxes from this past year. I live on Social Security, and my total, what I make in the year is $13,536. Everything I pay for that. I have a son. Fortunately, he's been a sub here since he graduated from Purdue. One of the perks of being poor, we qualify for all scholarships as long as we've got 4.0 or above 3.82 GPAs. So he's been a substitute here for 3 years, but now he's getting his master's. He's accepted into Boston College. He's up there now. Boston College is the most expensive city in the United States. I thought New York was. No, Boston is, and I give him $400 a month because I don't want him to starve. And I thought, with me, it's easier. So I can go to the food pantry. I can do whatever I have to do. I'm still finishing off my book. If you don't believe me, I will send you all copies when it's done, and I'll be able to, I'll be able to have money at last.
Wow. Couple questions for you. Did you apply for classic car status for the cars that are older than 20 years old?
No.
You did not? Okay.
And why? Are you asking why? Okay, why?
I just asked if you did or did not, and so the answer
I did
is
not.
no. Okay.
And the reason being is my car doesn't qualify. If you look at the pictures, the cars have to be they have to have a historic value. And once you get the historic value, and they want to see that it's somewhat preserved for history, you're not allowed to drive it. except to exhibit.
Okay, I don't believe that that's true.
That's incorrect.
That's incorrect.
That is
So-
absolutely incorrect.
But, okay, that's what I read, and that's what I was told by the Department of Motor Vehicles.
It has to be the original vehicle, you just can't like
It
redo
can't be a
it.
modified.
Right, can be modified, right.
Correct.
Yes, so, I mean, because if that were the case, because your car is a 1994, which is
Mhm.
clearly more than 20 years old, and you did that, then the assessed value of your vehicle would be $500. So
Right.
you'd be paying taxes on $500 instead of 70% of $6,000.
Okay, what I found, what I was told, was the cars, first of all, cannot be, they have to go to exhibits. and-
Okay, I don't believe that
Who
that's
told you that?
true.
The Department of Motor Vehicle,
Okay.
and in looking up the town, they said that's what it
You
is.
should go down and fill out a form.
But it doesn't have to, because this new table doesn't say anything about it has to be historical. When you get to 20 years,
Yeah, that's
it
what
goes
it
to
says.
pretty
But
much
she has to
500.
fill out the application for.
The other thing
No, she
is,
doesn't.
my car isn't
If she wants to,
original,
she could.
because
That's
Yeah,
where
that's it,
they're
right?
gonna get, that's where they're gonna
I'm
get.
not sure where you're coming up with the 15,
That's
because
where
we're
they'll
looking
get
at a
to that.
table right now which says 20 years and beyond, no, not less than
But
500.
the town is only
Right,
doing
so-
based upon 15.
So tell us about
Rather than
that.
a wrinkle
Donna.
to 5,000.
it's not original because because I had to have work done to it, so that a deer ran in front of me, so my front, end has been changed, with things that aren't from the original model, like so, and it's supposed to be the original. Plus, I don't know if they need anything from the motor to be original too, but that's completely changed too. My car has been, I bring it wherever I can, wherever it's the most inexpensive place to bring it, and they'll say, this is what we have to do. And so it's been modified.
Okay.
Okay, so you're saying that right now the town has your vehicle appraised at $6,000. And what was it appraised at before? Not how much you paid in taxes, but what did, Helene, can you see from her previous bill what either the assessed or the appraised value was on her vehicle last time? Was it less than what she was, it would be hard to back in from the tax.
You have last year's on there?
No, if it's,
Right, you told us how much you paid in taxes last year. Do you have a copy of your
Yes,
bill
it's
from
right
a year
here,
ago?
59,
well, this is it, right here. Oh, 59.50.
59.50.
Yeah, that's the assessment, 59.50. Right. I didn't know it was, but it doesn't matter, it's a different system now.
I don't think it matters what it was last year.
Well, I just wanted to know what she's asking. She's asking to go to what she had last year, so that's why I just want to know what that value is that you're asking for, that's all.
Let me ask you this, let me put it this way. Are you asking for the value to be what it was last time?
Yes.
Or, let me finish, or are you asking to be what it should be according to the new table?
What it was before, and according to the new table.
Okay.
The new table, if you read it, it's up to you, because it's an arbitrary amount. Right now, the town is assessing it at a 15-year-old car. All I'm saying is, bring it back down, where if you continue that 5% off a year, you're gonna go down to $500. And my
So
car,
that's what you're looking.
yeah, to follow the table down 5% all 30 or 31 years.
Okay.
And that's why the statute says a minimum 500, or no less than 500, because then they're gonna say, then there's just no taxes, and then they're not gonna do that. They're gonna say it cannot be assessed.
Should be 500.
Yeah. So that's
That's the
the
number
tricky
she's
one.
looking for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, any other questions?
No.
Okay,
Should
thank you.
explain to them we're not making
Yep.
decisions right now.
Well, we don't make the decisions while you're here. When everybody's done, we sit and go over all the information and then make a decision. You will receive a letter from the town determining, letting you know what the decision was.
Thank you.
And
You're welcome.
I just want to say, I admire you for your strength and for continuing to help your son, even though you need the help yourself.
Oh, thank you.
And-
No,
and
he's,
good luck with the book, too.
What's the name of the book?
it's, Dookie the garbage picker.
He the garbage picker?
Dookie, D-U-K-I-E, he was my dog, and he,
Oh.
I got him 31 years ago. So, and then he died because he was a giant breed. And, I did extensive doggy training with him, maybe 5 to 6 years. He got up to open work, and it's very unusual for his breed. But what happened was I used to make up songs, and it was my sister she said, you better put those down. She said, better yet, do a book. So I have all of these.
Oh, good.
That's a lot written.
I'll look for it.
But I had to learn digital art, and I went to Housatonic, and I got an associate's in graphic design now, but it's learning animation, because all the teachers get all of these great ideas. It's like, you should animate this, and then 3 years later, you're still drawing because it's time consuming. But they're all done now. But I changed the layout to be two-page spreads instead of illustration on one page, writing on the other.
Nice.
I went right across so the kids can see it right across.
Good.
Yeah, and that's what I'm doing. It should be done.
Excuse me, are these copies for us?
Yes,
Or
you can have.
You have your own copies?
I don't need the I have them on my,
Okay.
iPad, yeah.
Okay, so
Thank you
put that
so
with
much.
that file.
Thank you.
Yeah,
But,
thanks,
no, I
thank
do,
you.
And I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, but my son is doing well. As long as he's doing well, I'm doing well.
We can get this.
Mhm.
Okay, who is next? Jeffrey.
Hi.
Hi.
You want to raise your right hand? Sure. Are you in? Do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
And do you have your form that we
This
can?
is my form.
Okay, and can you just state your name for the record, and again, the year, make, and model of the vehicle, and what you're requesting?
Okay. My name is Jeffrey Yang, and I am a resident of Fairfield for 37 years, I believe now. It's been quite a while since I moved in here. I was a resident of New York before, but when my wife, when we got married, we decided to split the difference because she worked in New Haven and I worked in New York. So I lived through decades of commuting from our beautiful Fairfield Metro North Station.
To the filth of the city. Okay.
Okay, I don't want to, belabor the point that the the year, make and model of the car that I'm filing an appeal for assessment is the 2000 Mercedes-Benz E320. In terms of options, it's an all-wheel drive station wagon. It's been maintained in its original state. Whatever was broken was replaced in kind, and I kept it in good working condition. I am appealing because this year there was an increase in the assessed value of the car to $7,110, I believe. It's in the form there. I forget what the number was the year before, but it was, when I first read it, I thought there was a typo because I thought the 7 was a 1. I thought it was $1,000. So I think the last year might have been around $1,000. I don't remember exactly. But it was quite an increase in the assessed value and also an increase in the tax. And I'm appealing because I felt that it's a car that can be, would qualify as a classic car or an antique car because it's actually 25 years old, not just 20. And again, I've maintained it carefully in its original state. Not an inexpensive car to maintain, as you know, but it's been a good car. I took my son to the prom in that car because it could handle it could fit 7 people, so I took all their friends along. It has a third seat in the back, which actually you can sit in, unlike other third seats. So basically, it's as simple as that. I'm appealing that it be assessed. Ideally, it could be assessed as a classic car.
And why didn't you, apply for that?
I didn't know about the law, so when I just renewed my registration, I didn't realize that would have had an impact. I think the next time I will, that it's due for registration, I definitely would. I guess if necessary, depending on the board's decision, if they require me to apply for it, I could change my registration, but I leave it up to your decision there. But certainly, the next time it's up for renewal, I will be applying for it.
Do you remember what it was last year?
I don't remember exactly, but it was a little over 1,000 maybe. I don't remember the exact number. I'm sorry, I had, originally, the history was this, I had filed it as an appeal. I used the form for filing an appeal. I was told by the assessor's office, don't use that form, use the form for the affidavit for antique car. And the information that I had with that original document, unfortunately, I didn't bring with me, had that information. I apologize, I didn't bring it with me. But essentially, it was it's being assessed at 7,000 was quite a chunk off.
Can they fill out the form today? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Did you ask the assessor's office if you could fill it out today?
The form is there.
No, the classic car form.
Yes, it's right there.
Oh, you filled
Oh,
it
it's
out.
included. Let me just. Oh, I didn't give it to you?
No, I don't think so. It's not in there, is it?
I thought oh, I'm sorry. My fault then.
No, there's only 2 pages.
I have filled out the form. I have included photographs.
We have those,
We have those.
And did they sign the form for you and all that?
They signed that form.
Yeah, the classic car.
I actually submitted that form to the assessor's office, and they said, I need to show up with
Here.
that form for
Oh,
today's meeting.
okay.
If you want it taken off of this year's taxes.
Right.
But for next year's taxes, I believe it comes off automatically, that you don't have to apply every year. But if you want it to be,
Right.
because we tax in arrears, so if you want it to be off this year, you turn that in.
Right.
Okay,
That was how it was explained. I have a second copy,
okay.
if that helps. I have 2 copies.
Yeah,
That's the
Lee, at
form-
some point I'll want more copies.
That form isn't signed.
By the assessor's office. Okay. Is there a reason the assessor's office didn't sign it?
It's down here, it's blank.
When did you do that? When did you?
I submitted the form to the assessor's office about 10 days ago, but they said that I need to bring this form to this meeting today
Right.
if I wanted to affect the listing.
Okay.
I
just wasn't
didn't
sure.
realize I had to ask for them to sign it.
I'm not 100% sure either. I'm gonna run down and ask.
Is it in there, Carol?
What?
Is this in there?
I spoke to a woman named
In here?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
the
run
form
down.
that at the bottom, it says it's
I don't want you to
signature of
leave
assessor.
here and not have it
Okay.
signed by them.
I think that,
Is that it?
On,
I think that's
yeah,
it.
I think that is.
At the bottom,
Yeah,
it
you're
says
right. I
signature of
didn't know
assessor,
that
but
it
it's
was
blank.
yes.
Yeah,
Do
it's
you,
blank.
we can give you that copy back.
Yes.
I didn't realize it was in there.
We'll get it back to them so we can go get
Okay,
it
I
done.
made 2
Okay,
copies.
and it was stamped August 28th.
They received it, but they didn't sign it.
Yeah, they didn't sign it. So that's probably.
Okay,
when
thank
he-
you. Mhm. There you go.
When he submitted it.
Yep.
All right, so we'll see what the assessor
I
says.
apologize for not bringing all the necessary backup documents. I didn't realize I needed them as a reference.
Good.
I should have thought about that.
Are we all set?
Oh, I see what they did.
She's gonna go check on
She was
that.
gonna go check on that form.
Okay.
I see what they did.
Just as a footnote, I just bought my son's Saab car. I sold it to him so that he can drive up to Boston, talking about Boston earlier. The maintenance on the car was so much that he decided he wanted to sell it back to me. So I also now own the Saab, which is a 2003. And this time, I went to the motor vehicles office and I applied for the classic license because I now know. So
Yeah.
I have a Saab, it's a 2008 convertible.
we need to talk later.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm a very much a shop fanatic, but my son is not. He doesn't enjoy going to the shop. Every month, it takes a little, well, you obviously take care of yourself.
Yeah, I take it to Danbury, there's a place that specializes in them. So that's where it goes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's the
Really?
second car for me, so, you know, I don't put that
I'll
much
have to
mileage
look that
on.
up. I have to look
Yeah.
that up. I did not.
Auto Tech,
Auto,
Auto Tech in Danbury.
auto test?
Tech, T-E-C-H.
Tech, auto
Yeah,
tech.
Auto Tech, yep, they're really good.
I
And they're fairly priced too.
Yeah, I'm gonna write it down, because I tell you, you know, the electronics on that car is so finicky that it
Yeah.
doesn't take much.
Yep, they did some stuff I didn't think, and nobody else could do, they did it, so, it's working great, so.
Every time I see a Saab, a station wagon, I keep rushing to my wife to say, can I buy one? And she says, no.
Stop asking your wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't have to.
Well, she's my better half.
Ask forgiveness and permission.
She's my better half, so I have to,
He does not need to sign it for this year, and he has it on file for next year, it'll be his decision for next year. But
Okay.
it's our decision for
Okay.
the 2024.
Oh, okay, that's why it says, okay, good enough.
Good, so we'll hold on to that.
okay, thanks for
Thanks for
clarifying that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Thank you for coming in.
Well, thank
No
you
other
for your
questions?
time and.
No, classic car
understanding.
status, that's what he wants.
Yes, that's what he wants, yeah.
Got it.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Can I just ask a question?
Yeah,
Because I don't want to take up anybody's time. When I first inquired about this, they told me that because my car was over 20 years old, that the maximum evaluation would be $500. That's the only reason why I filled out all these papers. I didn't know anything about antique or classic. It's the original car and everything, but there's no antique and there's no classic. So I don't want to waste your time if I don't have the grounds to
you can,
appeal that.
I would stay if I were you.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Okay, number 3.
Withdrawn.
David. Oh, we're through it?
Withdrawn.
Okay, number 4,
That's me.
Raymond.
So
Me,
3
you have to say
withdrew?
it.
Okay.
I have to come all the way down here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you'll raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, so just give me your form.
This,
Okay, while she's doing that, if you could state your name for the record and the make, year, and model of the car.
yes, my name is Raymond Liuzzo. It's a 1987 Lincoln Continental. Where do I sign this? Up here?
Is Continental the make?
Yeah.
No, that's
I know,
Lincoln
it's always,
is the make,
it's always
Continental's the model.
Lincoln.
Yeah,
I got it
Lincoln,
backwards.
Lincoln
Yeah.
is the make, and yes,
There's nothing else we need to know, okay.
right.
Yeah, I knew that, yeah.
The reason why I'm questioning this is, last year, they assessed the car at $780. This year, they assessed it at $3,700. And it's been coming down, I've been watching it come down every year. I also own another one. I have another 87 that I did initially register as antique, which has been $500 ever since the day I registered. Never realized that I could ask for antique registration on this one, even though it has passenger plate. I have what do they call those? Vanity plate. It's Pizon, P-I-Z-O-N. And I've been a resident here for 65 years. In my current residence for 53. So this is my town. And I did take the trains to New York City too and all that kind of, not that it's important. But I maintain the car. I've already submitted all these pictures when I submitted this application, if you want to see.
Sure.
That's the white one. I have another, the cousin of it, it's a gray one.
You're that guy that drives around with that.
That's right, I am.
See that?
Half the police department knows who
yeah.
half the police department knows who I am.
Yeah, it's blue car, yeah.
Yeah, that's a unique, very
With that
unique.
blue, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. There was only 137 of those
Blue
manufactured.
No
That
kidding.
style.
Wow.
Yeah.
The ones I like best are the ones where the doors open this way.
Oh, the suicide doors,
Yeah,
that's the
yeah,
old, the
yeah.
old Lincolns, yeah, they're back in '66.
Is that a gas guzzler?
I still get 21 plus miles per gallon on the highway with that car.
It's way more than I do.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what else you need, other than the fact that all I'm asking now is the antique or the special interest, whatever you call this thing, be able to be applied to my regular license plate. 'Cause
Yeah.
that was the reason why I never put that plate.
I was gonna say, I think you should go
They
fill out
say I
the
can't.
form and leave
Why
it.
do you say you can't?
No, the motor vehicle, when I had talked to them about it 10 years ago, said that I couldn't have regular plates and still do it.
No, they give you a
You can't
different,
have a
they give you a
vanity
different
plate?
They
plate.
give you a different plate, well, I don't wanna give up my Paisan.
Can you get a vanity plate with that?
Yeah, well, that's what I say, they
I don't
will,
Vanity plate with
they
the-
will now, they changed the rule that you can still now you can have, an antique car with a regular plate.
You can.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you go down and just get an application for the.
Then keep your
Well,
plate.
that's different, I'm still feeling what you guys did, you guys put the
Yeah,
state
not us.
to me.
Right,
Yeah.
but if you want that status,
No,
then we
but
can.
I don't need, it doesn't have to,
Doesn't really
according to
need
this,
it.
it doesn't have to change anything. As
He's
long
not
as I
gonna
gotta
change his
register
plate.
with you guys, it's fine.
Yeah,
Because I'm paying full and true, I'm not paying, like I have 72 T-Bird, which I have an antique, special car insurance, limited miles, like the lady was talking about before. This, on both of my Lincolns, I have regular car insurance, I can just drive them.
The thing is, though, if you don't change the plate, if you don't register as an antique, okay,
Go ahead.
whether or not you change the plate, I think that the next time this comes up, like next year, what's the town gonna say?
He's gonna come back.
No,
He's gonna
my
come back.
brother, no, that's not, well, I don't know, and my other brothers with their GTOs and everything, they have the standard plates on there now. Once the town registered it that way, it stayed that way.
Right, but I still think you have the form on file in the assessor's office. I think that that's what it is. He makes that determination and marks it on your account.
Oh, is that,
If he doesn't, you're gonna have the same problem, we're trying to say
Come
we have
back
the same
next
problem
year.
next year.
It's gonna pop back up.
Because it's not designated as classic, whether or not you change the plate, it's not gonna
but
be.
that's what this one for,
Oh,
to
yeah.
get it to be classic. I already have.
Oh, you did
No,
it,
I've had that all
okay, look good then.
applied with you. Oh, no, that's what I said, I had it.
Sorry, we
That's
didn't
my
know you had
copy.
this. Okay,
Yep,
all
okay,
right.
I'm
Fair
just-
enough.
This is your copy?
Yeah, that's my only copy.
Here, I can make a copy.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah.
okay, thanks, Carol.
Of both, you can take the other copy of that thing, of the
Wait a minute,
pictures
Bill.
too, 'cause well, you can keep the
That's
pictures
okay.
if you want the pictures.
I'll let
You want
back in
this?
file.
Yep.
Yes, because this was my
That
only
goes back to that.
thing to be able to get the,
All right, let me.
oh, wait a minute, is this yours? No, I don't need
No,
this.
this is ours.
I have,
We'll
the
keep
two
the pictures.
pieces of
We got it
paper
all.
that I had the information I need.
Okay.
Yeah, so I already,
Yeah.
I already applied for that, and that's what you guys are supposed to, if
Yeah.
you approve, which I'm hoping you will, you'll have to sign the bottom of that thing, and then this problem goes away forever, and all I'm looking to
Right.
do is get the refund back on what I already paid
So
for.
if I see that car, I can just about yell out the window, Paisan!
Yeah, you'll get
Okay,
the-
all right.
Yeah, this is
I'll have
for
to warn when I see it.
this is for the 2024 grand list, so this is for last. So
Correct.
we do it in a, okay, but we
As
can
a-
only do 1 year. We do 1 year, the assessor does the rest of
Well,
it.
once I did this and it gets
And you're
approved
done.
by you guys, that's who.
For this year.
Just,
For the 2024 grand list, but we
But
can't
then-
do it forever.
but I
The
under-
assessor does that.
okay, thank you. Yeah, this is my original date stamp back in July when I first came here
Yeah,
for this.
okay.
Okay,
So what, anything else?
I'm all set.
I think we're good.
All right.
Hey, well, thank you for
Thanks
your
coming in.
time.
My pleasure.
I appreciate it.
See
Okay.
you around town.
Yes,
We
they
will.
have for years. You're gonna keep those pictures, the color pictures?
Yeah, we have them.
Is that okay?
Okay, all right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Have a good evening.
Who's next, number 4?
Oh, but how long before we get the
Five.
letter?
Well,
Within the
Oh,
next
I think
10
that has to be in 10 days, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
You see, you have my home address and all that.
yep,
Yep.
you've got it up there, right? 115 Old Farm, that's your
Correct.
address.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
yep.
It's my dad, he has slight language barrier, so
Okay.
it's gonna, it's okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, he'll understand most of it, but.
Then you have to put them both in, Billy.
Raise your right hand.
Both hands, both of you, yeah.
Do you
Both
solemnly
hands.
swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay, and so just pass me your form, so I can have you sign it.
And Helene, can I just get both of the names then?
Yep,
Okay.
okay, so you are Eunice?
I'm Eunice.
Eunice, and what is your name?
I'm Yusuf, Y-O-U-S as in Sam, E as in Edward, S as in Frank. So to be on this side, I'm a commissioner on the Parks and Rec Board.
Oh, you must know my daughter Bridget.
Yeah,
Right.
of course, it's right there,
Okay, and the car is registered at 101 Brookfield Avenue, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
And so, I just have you both sign there, next to the X's. Okay.
The year, make, and model of the car, please.
It's a
And then,
2000,
okay, state your name.
yeah, my name is Yusuf Sayal. It's a 2004 Lexus GX 470 in its original condition. It's over 21 years old. He's going to register it as a classic vehicle, so we can get a plate. We didn't realize the whole assessment value of it, like how it works. So we were thinking about doing it anyways. It's over 20 years old, but now that we understand, I think the value was, or the assessed value was over $6,300. So he's going to be, like, the registration is coming up for renewal, so we're just going to renew it as a classic vehicle.
Okay, and all the paperwork right there.
Do we want them to fill out a form?
You did?
I filled it out.
Oh, you filled it out already?
So you have that, Helene, there, the classic car?
Yep, there it is, right here.
Yep.
Okay, in 2004 qualified, okay.
Yep. Okay,
So
okay.
make it.
Seems to be a trend.
Yeah, I think that's the
Simple and
problem.
short.
Okay.
Did you go to Williamsport?
I did not, but I know,
Yeah.
of course, yeah.
Yeah,
I coach baseball.
Do you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I coach Babe Ruth. Been doing it for 14 plus years
Oh,
with my, I've got
wonderful.
2 boys, so yeah, baseball, basketball, surfing, yeah,
Very nice.
yeah.
All right.
Well, thank you guys for your time.
Thank
Appreciate it.
you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for coming.
I'll tell Bridget I saw you.
Yeah, we've already.
So you're just showing these, or are we?
Yeah, I mean,
For the,
I
okay.
just know if you guys wanted to see him.
I just want to make sure I had it right. GS 470, I don't know, Clark. Is that the
you?
right model?
Yes, Lexus.
Don't know that.
It was a Lexus,
Possible.
yes. A GX 470, not GS, GX.
GX.
Okay.
You put it down too?
I'm just confused right now, so I don't even know.
All right, John, do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so pass me your form there.
I have 2. Is that-
Yeah, okay.
And I handed in all my pictures and everything like in July. I don't know, do you have them or do I need to resubmit those with this other form that I filled out?
I don't have.
I came down in July and
Yeah, you don't have any.
they made me fill out all this stuff.
Yep, perfect.
That's all good?
Yep.
All right.
That's good, we need that.
And you have 2 vehicles or 1, did you say?
Just one.
Just one, okay.
It's a 1997 Chevy Blazer.
And.
It's original, nothing fancy, it's no antique, it's no classics. I'm not asking for that either. I was told that if it was over 20 years old, that it would be no more than $500 assessment. That's
Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know if you stated your name for the record, if you.
John Cervella.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you related to the builder, Jim?
Yeah, Jim, this is my brother.
Okay, he built my house.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
Is it still standing? No.
It is.
How long ago was that?
That was good.
How long ago was that? Maybe I was working with him, I don't know.
About 6 to 7 years ago.
No, it's.
On James Street. It was a tear down.
Oh, okay.
Well, lovely engine.
Okay, so you're asking for classic car status, and you're saying.
No, not really, no, I don't understand this, 'cause I'm not asking for that, I was just told that because it was over 20 years old that it.
I think it's just based on age.
Because I'm not worried about $100, it's not gonna kill, or $95 is what I paid, it's like double what I paid last year, and I think the assessment was around, like, I don't know, 1,300 or 1,400, and it jumped to 3,300, and then it just I said, wow, it's a lot, and I came down, and they told me that we'll fill out these papers, and if you're over 20 years old, the maximum value would be 500, so.
Yeah, so are
I
we
mean, I don't
calling,
know what's involved filling out plastic papers and.
Well, you did it.
that's what this is,
Oh, I did.
affidavit for antique, rare, special interest motor
filled it
vehicle.
Oh, I already did.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
calling it classic cars.
Okay.
This is the form, and
All right.
as long as you
He filled
fill
it
this
out.
out,
Okay.
and then the
He did.
assessor
You're all
will
set.
evaluate it as well, and then should, going forward, assuming he approves it for other years, we can approve it for this year that's just in play right now, but
Okay.
he can approve it for future years.
All right, I don't have to get no antique or anything like that, with that, I
No.
listen, okay.
This is what you had to do, is
Oh,
fill it
great,
out
great.
and testify that,
Get
yes.
Kane to get in the car that
Yes,
way.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank
you.
You're welcome.
Bill, you're next.
You giving me, are these all coming to me? Okay.
Well, I thought you might want to say.
Aren't
it,
you lucky?
Oh, yeah,
Last on the
Is
list.
she keeping them up?
I'm
there,
last?
or no?
I think she's been, you've been holding them up.
Are you
there.
holding them back?
Yeah, they're,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Am I up?
Is this Al?
You're up, Bill.
I'm up. Okay,
Number 7?
now for,
All right, let me just swear you in.
Oh, number 7 withdrew, right? Whoever
Yes,
that
yes,
was,
yeah.
another withdrawal, okay.
So this is
Do you
number
solemnly
8.
swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help
Yes.
you God?
yes,
Okay, if you'll just pass me your information there, I'll help you.
this is my antique car,
Okay,
application,
great, I just need
which
to
I'm
sign
applying
your
for now.
affidavit there.
and, what else?
Both of those.
Both of these?
Yeah.
She swear him in, I wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she did.
You swore him in? Okay. So can you just state your name for the record?
William DeZenzo Jr.,
Okay. Is the second Z uppercase? I'm looking up there and it's all uppercase. See how they put it? But if I
Is
do
it DI
upper
and
and
then
lower,
capital Z or
DI
DI?
capital?
DIZ is good, yeah, it used to be capital Z, but
It is, okay.
either way.
Okay.
If you'll sign that.
Let me sign this. Where?
Right where the X is.
What do you need? Oh, okay. Okay. So for about,
Oh, can you just tell us the year, make, and model of your vehicle?
2004, Lincoln Town Car,
Okay.
and, for about 60 years, I've been paying automobile taxes in Fairfield. I've been perfectly happy with what I get, with the bill I get. And, this year when I opened it up, I was quite shocked. Now, this car, I didn't purchase this car new, I purchased this car in 2009. And I only paid $11,700 for it in 2009. And if you remember back then, gas was over $5 a gallon. Nobody wanted this big Lincoln. So I got kind of a break, so I bought it. And, it's the last of the front seat V8 cars. You can't find one anymore.
Oh, wow.
So I decided to keep it. It started running well. And, what I did with it, and the reason I really got it, or one of the reasons, was I had to take both my parents to the doctor. So I would put them in the car at the same time and make their appointments at the same time. And the car has a big trunk. I don't know if you've seen the trunk, but I could put a wheelchair in there
Oh,
and a walker and another walker in the back seat. So it worked out well to have that car. Now, when they passed on, I thought about getting rid of it, but it was running so darn well. I just said, I can't believe it. It's a good car, so I want to keep it. So when I got the tax, over the years, used cars went up there for a while, and the tax did go up on the true value, the market value, and I didn't have any objection to that. And I paid that, and I was perfectly happy. Last year I paid 67 tax. This year, all of a sudden, it's $175. So I didn't know what happened. I didn't know what had happened. So I came in here downstairs, and they told me the state had changed everything. That's what happened?
Yep.
Yes.
So, I said, well, I know I can apply as an antique, let me fill out that. So that's what
And that's what you did.
I filled those out.
Yep.
But I also wanted to get that for this year also. And, I have to come up here and testify for that though, right?
That's what you're doing.
That's what you're
doing
doing.
now.
Yeah, that's what you're doing it.
That's what
Yeah.
you did, yep.
So I'm testifying
Yeah.
on my car tax.
Exactly.
Well,
Okay.
last year, here's what shocked me. Last year, car was assessed at, let's see, you only do 60% here, right? Or 70%?
75.
70%.
70%.
70%?
Yeah.
So I looked at my last year and it was assessed at 2,430. Okay? I made a little attempt to sell a car for 3,500 last year. I got nowhere. So I said, no, I might as well, I'll keep driving it until it doesn't run anymore. But this year, I opened up this envelope and it's assessed at 6,180, 2.5 times as much. And I said, how could that be possible? I couldn't even sell it for 35. So how could that be? Yeah, that's when I went downstairs with the bill.
So what were your taxes this time? What was the amount?
This time,
Yeah.
the new
Yeah, the new one, yeah.
175.45.
That was your tax,
Last year there was
175.
67. I was perfectly happy to just, pay the depreciated value each year. It wasn't bothering me. So when I saw this, I decided to apply as an antique car, since I could.
Yeah,
So why not?
exactly.
Now, do you understand, though, that when you do that, you're welcome to do it, but vehicles 20 years or older, you can be assessed at 15% of the MSRP, or a minimum of $500.
Yes.
So that's what you're looking for. Okay.
So what you're saying is it could wind up being assessed at 15%?
Yeah, 20 years older, maybe it's just at 15% of MSRP, but yours is way more than that.
Yeah, it's,
So I think
He's
it'll
past
be
the
okay.
20
Yeah,
years.
you're past the 20 years.
Yeah.
I'm past 20, right?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so, yeah,
Okay.
so by the way, not that I want to brag, but during my 50-plus years of driving around Fairfield, almost 60 years, I've never had an accident.
Good for you.
right here
I
for
can't even
you.
say that, you're driving around that many years in Fairfield, I can't say that either, so. I've driving around for about 50-something years, so I can't say that.
I've never had a claim. I have this fight with my
And you filled
insurance
out the
company all the
form, right?
time.
That's what we're,
I
yeah.
had one claim in all that time,
Wow.
and it was somebody who stole something from my car. It
Oh.
wasn't because of me,
Wow.
so,
You still hanging out at the beach?
yeah.
Which one? Jenks?
Either Penfield or Jim.
Oh, okay, I've been going to Sasco.
Pasco?
It's quieter.
What happened?
It's just quieter. It's easier for me to get on the beach and it's quieter. Penfield's a pain in the neck, too many kids.
Yeah, could be. Over there, you gotta walk way over to the bathroom, though, way.
Yeah, that's a long walk to the
Yeah,
bathroom.
yeah, I don't care for that.
I don't blame you.
Plus, the beach is the wrong way.
What do you mean?
It's, when you're looking at the sun.
You're right.
Oh,
The sun's over here,
Over there,
and
yeah.
yep, start to get evenly tan. So that happened to me, I got one side of my neck tan, the other side isn't. So, any other questions?
So,
I don't think
So-
so. I think you're good. Thank you. You'll get a notification within, 10 days or so from the assessor's
Yeah.
office.
the other thing is, motor vehicle hasn't caught up with my address. That's why I crossed out, my address is this one up here,
Okay,
Apartment 1F, is that right?
225 1F, yeah.
Okay.
Well, they just added somebody.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we said we were doing them till 7, so,
Good to see you, Bill.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay, thank you.
Take care, thank you.
I'll look for you on the beach.
Oh, are you saying that Roddenheiser person just popped up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Popped up, yeah.
I see.
You know, it's supposed to be coming too, is that Al guy with the Maserati.
Oh, yeah, I heard you.
So she's got 2 cars?
Looks that way.
Want me to go get her?
Yeah, I don't know, she might just be thinking we're gonna call her up.
Because we're not logged into that Price Digest. So far, everything we've gotten was classic cars, but we haven't gotten anybody,
To actually look it up.
to talk about, right, that saying that their MSRP is wrong, right?
Yeah.
So we would need someone from the office to log us in.
I don't, you know, all we do is go online. I found mine just by Googling the type of car I have.
And it matched what the town has?
Matched, yep.
Okay.
But, well, it did, I don't know, 'cause I don't know what the town said it was assessed at, but it matched, when I did this calculation, it matched what it was, what they appraised it at.
What they appraised it at,
Yeah.
okay. Because what they're showing here is a net assessment, right? So we'd have to back this out to know what the MSRP was. Must be
On his, I think I just did it. On Bill's? William?
Yeah, it's 33.
44.
Oh, no, this is a different one. That's John Cervelt. That's a different.
I tried to take calculating lessons, it was a disaster.
My people here to answer to.
Hello.
Hello. So I guess you already have the form?
No, these are
No.
other people's
We
forms.
just saw your
Yeah,
name on the
Helene's
board.
gonna
Oh.
check you in down, swear you in down the end there.
I start with the check-in. and-
Yeah, and state your name for the record.
Yogesh Sadarangan.
Oh,
Okay,
But
do-
Kristen Rodnice is my wife, so the cars
Oh.
are registered first in her name, second in mine. It's you
okay.
registered.
wait, are both names on?
Both
here?
names are on there, yep.
Okay.
okay, so can you,
That one. All right, if you will raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
is she here with you?
No, she
No,
isn't.
okay, so I just need,
My name?
I'll need the spelling of your name, or one of those forms, and then she's,
Yeah.
It's on here, yeah.
is it on the form?
Easier
Okay, I
to
just wanna type it
copy
in for the
off
minutes,
and,
yeah.
It took me 5 years to learn to spell it myself, so. I
Well,
was in kindergarten.
I was
before
gonna
I
say.
spelled it.
Well,
That's a good line, I have to remember that. Took me 5 years.
Okay, you'll just sign there next to the X.
Okay.
Thank you.
You have the cars?
Another Audi, call us.
Okay.
All right, so you fill this out, that's good. Do you have the spelling?
I've got it, yep,
Okay.
193 Osborne Lane, right?
Yep.
And you swore him in? Yeah,
Yep.
Yes, I just need to give her that one, right?
okay. Oh, yeah, you could, sorry, there's a place for you to sign on there for the swearing in.
So you have a
On the back.
2004 Audi,
And a 2003 Honda.
2000, okay, well, one at a time now.
Oh,
2004
2004
Audi.
Honda A6 All-Road.
Okay,
Wait,
yeah,
oh,
so,
we're doing two.
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you're
I'm sorry.
explaining it again, or is it the
So the-
same,
2004 Audi
A6 All-Road?
A6 All-Road. Okay. So we'll talk about that one first?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
This one, what?
let me fix something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would you like to,
Thank you.
what would you like to tell us?
Yeah, so it's a, it's a 21-year-old car, and I've been owner of it since I bought it. I elected not to go get, classic plates on it when it turned 20, because the difference between the $500 limit or the max and the valuation was double, and my take was, a few bucks extra to Fairfield. I'm okay with that. I was gonna keep the car for a few more years. But this year it went from that low amount to $5,800, and,
you know, and I'm like, yeah, if I can get $5,800 for that car, I'd sell it today, but nobody's gonna give me $5,800 for that car. I keep it because I love the car, and it's a stick shift, and it has low mileage because I've owned it and driven it, but, you know, I'd like to appeal, I mean, I can go get classic plates and get it down to 500 that way, or, you know, as a way for me just to appeal and get the status. I'll probably keep it another year or two, and then,
So you filled out the, antique status for
For
the
both
Audi?
of them.
Oh, for
For
both,
both of
yes,
them.
okay,
Yeah.
good, all right.
the other one's 22 years old, so, same story.
That's the Audi,
You know,
this is the
that's my dog's car, so,
Honda.
it's a Lake Mohegan car, you know.
That's the second one, or the Audi?
Yeah, no, the Honda Odyssey, I take the dogs to the lake and that, and
Yeah.
it's just convenient. They're getting older, so they can hop in and out easily out of the back of the minivan, and,
And what year is the
Honda
Odyssey?
was my favorite vehicle.
Oh, it's a-
Yeah, you could put so much.
oh, we own,
It's a minivan, no?
yeah, we own, so 2003, we bought that when the kids were born. We have twin boys. And then we bought another one. I was gonna trade this one, and they were offering me something ridiculous. I said, you know what, I'll keep it, use it for the dogs, use it to go to the garbage dump, Home Depot. Because you take the back seats out, that's like the
Oh, yeah.
pickup truck.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You
And
camp
then-
in there.
Then we got rid of, then we bought another one. Now we have none of the newer ones. Once the kids got out of college and went to work, my wife got a SUV, but I kept this one because I'm like, you know what, one, it runs, it's a Honda. And two, with the dogs, it's perfect.
You listed your, not that it matters in
Yeah.
this case, but you listed your MSRP at 45, I think it's 880 or 830, I can't tell.
Yeah.
But your actual MSRP was really only 39,950. Right here. That's,
Oh,
that's.
I thought we went off that. Oh, okay. I went off the
So I'm gonna
sticker
change
price.
it on
Right,
here,
yeah,
if that's
please do
okay
that.
with you.
Yeah, that's okay. I did that to put the Honda too, then I think. I went off the sticker price and not the MSRP.
Nope.
So I paid too much. I gotta go back to the dealer.
Although they added things in, but you don't have to do it for this, you just need the MSRP.
Oh, you don't use the options and stuff? Okay.
Nope.
Because it said list the options, so I went with the options and the extra.
I like those side window shades.
Yes, that's another great car, really. And it's got a cult following. There's a bunch of them still in town. But it was the last real 6-speed wagon they brought into the country. Because now you only get automatic.
All right, so it's a 2000, I just want to make sure I have it right. It's a 2003 Honda Odyssey.
Honda Odyssey.
And a 2004 Audi. Okay.
Correct.
And you want the classic car status or whatever we call it?
Yeah.
For both vehicles?
Antique status.
And you filled out the paperwork for both? Okay.
Okay, so that's this one. That's the Audi, okay.
Then that one, you may want to check the sticker to see if I
Figure out.
put the right number on it.
To argue the MSRP.
Looks like it's in good shape.
That's what I thought we were going to get.
Both in,
So I
You
had
got it right here.
put it up there and,
both in good shape.
not yet
I
anyway.
wonder if they all came to the assessor and he basically said, this is the way it is, and I'm gonna decide to appeal.
Okay, here you go, if you wanna take a look. Okay, anything else to tell us about that particular car?
No, both, same story on both.
Okay, and then we have number 10. And this is the 2003 Honda. Let's see. And same story with this one.
Same story. And the bill went up, value probably went up 4x on that one. Audi went up more, but the Honda
Yeah, well,
also.
yeah.
I guess it starts at the purchase price and then goes down. That would be expected, this had a lower purchase price.
Here in January.
So today you do just cars, or you do all kinds of tax appeals?
Today's only motor vehicles, yeah. March is property, or motor vehicles. This is specifically for motor vehicles. See what am I looking at here? Tax collector, okay. Tax due.
I'll make it back there.
July 1st, 2025.
My only thing goes to his third tour, going to Ukraine, 10 days. So if
Now this is, you have this highlighted here.
Oh, just for the, just,
That's the, and that's on the new bill, the one you just got.
yeah, that's the one I paid like in July.
And it says, and what did you pay?
I paid what's on there. They told me,
$112.99?
whatever there, I paid the full amount on both. And they said, if your appeal goes through, we'll adjust it later.
Well,
So I paid the full on both, otherwise I'd be, delinquent and I would pay interest on the, or penalty or whatever, paying my tax rate. Yeah. Because they also went to a single bill a year now, right? There's no two payments on all of them.
Right, mhm.
Sign up to write one of the divorces, or, no, I think it's like.
For Easter?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. I did it once.
You have all the paperwork?
I got it right here.
Yeah,
There you go.
I think we're good. Number 6?
Let me take that, I want to get another one.
This is the number 6, is that the one you
Oh,
want
no, I'm
to
looking for the hits, there's other ones.
His was number, the numbers aren't on the front of
Nine
it.
and 10.
That was number 10, the Audi was number 9, right?
Number 9, yeah, that's okay, we can discuss it.
No, it's right, yeah. That's number 9, we don't have any.
Okay, I'm gonna run with that.
No, Billy just piles of paper.
He's got it stapled though, but remember.
I just have the first lot, then.
Yeah, but not both sections.
And they gave me more forms to fill out.
Yeah.
And you paid $158 on the
Yeah.
tax, that's the whole year's tax.
That's the whole year's, yeah, because they went to a single bill, so I paid both of them, yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's it for something. Anyone have any questions?
Nope.
No questions?
No, I think you're good, thank you for
You'll
doing
get a letter,
the homework.
in about 10 days from the town, just, whether or not it was, ready.
Okay,
Okay?
thank you for your time.
You're very
Thank you
welcome.
very much.
Have a good evening.
Two. So I have a question. Why did that make it? He paid
Shut the door.
$112 in tax on one of those cars. Okay.
I
That
think
was his taxes.
She had us put it on, that we're here till
But he
7.
wants to go to antique status.
Until 7.
Oh.
He goes to antique status.
Oh.
Or we can make decisions on these.
Can we make decisions? Let's make this, guys, can we make decisions?
I don't know, are we rushing through this? Are we in a hurry? We
What?
can make decisions, I'm only teasing. We can make decisions while we're waiting.
In case someone else shows up. I'll just speak to see if anyone's.
Okay. So why would you want to pay more? We'll have to discuss that. Okay. Let me clean my hands, I have my sack. Why are we waiting?
Doesn't mean he pays 500.
No, but if you took 70% of 500, how much is it? It's $350. Why would you want to pay more? We'll have to deny those. What? We'd have to deny that to let it stay in business.
Yeah. 350.
Right. Why would you want to pay more? Something's not right with that. Not only is it but it's bad enough that the state took this thing and made this table. But then the town went ahead and made it more money, which I will never understand.
The RTM voted to,
Why?
because it's more tax dollars, probably.
Well, but
That's
they
my
need it,
guess,
yeah.
but.
It's pretty sad when the town wants to charge you more than the state does.
Okay, well, there's no one else. They're still there, the
Okay.
Robson.
Michelle.
So I think it's interesting that these were all classic car people. I'm very curious if a lot more people came down to his office and then he's just said, I'm applying, here's how it came up, and they just decided, well, nothing to do.
I was sure I was gonna, appeal mine, but I've done it 15 times, and I can't, it doesn't make a difference of 25 cents, which I might ask Russell for 25. Because it's not worth going through the whole appeal.
So, do you guys feel comfortable that we can start?
We can
to talk
start
about
while
this?
we're
Yeah,
waiting.
just
Yeah,
give
we
me
can start.
one minute, because I want to get the
Okay,
actual,
sure,
I think
sure.
we record the actual values. So I guess I'm taking the net value, right, whatever's on this statement, and dividing it by 0.7.
What net
So
value?
so you can say what the original value is.
Oh, you mean the appraised
I think this is the
value.
assessed value, right, that's on here, not the appraised value.
Right, so
Okay,
the assessed.
so I have to divide by
Do you want me to do the
0.7.
division and tell you while you're
I think
typing?
I've got most of them done, I need
Okay.
the first three, I didn't realize we didn't have those.
Okay, give me a number.
I don't have the paperwork, so
Oh.
I need the ones for number 1, 2, 3 was I was trying to figure out that 3 withdrew, but they get, the paperwork for 7 is actually, DeZenzo has 7 paperwork, so I'm a little confused, that board isn't right. I wanna make sure I have the appeal numbers matching, 7,
Oh.
yeah. Do you have 8?
No.
Does somebody have
Bill
it?
DeCenzo was number 6.
That guy goes in though.
Okay, what number is this one? This number 1? This is number 1.
Oh.
So I just need to know what her value is. It said 6,000, but that's probably not
When I was in
right.
nursing school. There was a whole group of them.
5950 is her assessed, right?
5950 divided by point,
It's on the beach all summer.
would be an appraised value of
That's what my father didn't get a job.
8357.
Huh, 5950
Not
divided by
really that.
0.7, why'd I come up with 8,500? That's Excel.
Oh.
No, I don't know. 5950 divided by 0.7, right?
Yes, it's 8,500.
8,500. No, it's okay. And this is
You gotta be
number
about
7,
75 years old.
number 1.
Oh, if you have the spreadsheet, yeah, okay.
Yeah, but I need to find all the, I'm just laying them out here, it's the easiest thing to do. Helene, do you have number 2?
Yep, I
Oh, here it is. Okay, so if you wanna look it up, we will. Jeffrey, let's see. This is number 2. This goes with number 1, right? That's the Mercedes. Okay. And number 2.
She's number 4.
Okay. Number 2 is 7110 divided by 0.7,
That should be 10,000.
10,000, okay. And it says 2 on the front, right? Okay, so that's 2. And then, see, this says, oh no, that's 4. Okay, so they just messed up on the board with one of those. 3 was withdrawn, and then this is the last one, this is 4. Raymond Leozo, the Lincoln
Number
Continental.
4 was Eunice Sale.
3,700, I just want you to check my
Yeah.
math equals 3,700.
Ray Leozo came in 3rd. So-
Yeah, but he's appeal number 4.
Oh.
5280.
He's a funny guy.
5285,
A bunch of brothers. You work on Carroll Road, right?
I totally don't trust this computer, I'm
My
afraid.
brother went to school.
I take a picture of everything, so I'm writing it down. That it won't allow me to save it.
Did you guys get your letters
What
on your
letters?
cars?
I got my bill.
You would've got
You
your
got your bill?
Yeah.
You would've got it in June, though.
I don't remember
or
seeing
July
it at
1.
all.
The tax
I
was
don't
due in
remember
July.
either. I have a leased car.
Oh.
That's why.
That's
Is
why.
that why?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, but we
It
own
goes to the
a
leasing
lot more
company.
for kids' cars.
And then they bill you.
Huh?
It goes to the leasing company,
Yeah.
and then they'll send you a bill. Like when you get your monthly bill,
Yeah.
they'll all of a sudden you'll see a bill that's much higher, and that's why.
Okay.
Okay. I think I'm good. I don't know if we wanna start with number 1. She's the only one
Well,
who
here-
did not fill out
here's
her
the last
form.
one.
Oh, did I miss one?
Crystal, that she had two
Number 9.
appeals.
I feel like I got both of these. $55.90. Yeah.
5590 is
Yeah.
7985.
39.8586. Yep. Okay. Number 9. And so 8 was actually the no-show. For whatever reason, they didn't give us an 8. Okay. Okay, does someone want to start with appeal number 1?
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to do that one first?
Sure.
Okay, so I'll just read the right. That was Catherine Sorrentino, address 212 Curtis Terrace. Her car was a 1994 Mercedes E320. The current value on the car is $8,500. And she just wanted she wanted a reduction based on the fact that the state, how do you want to summarize her appeal? She did not want to fill out the form. Right.
I think I guess the way to say it would be that she's just asking us to use the state's depreciation table, or, the town's depreciation table, since we're not allowed to use the state's, and give her the value that it should be, which would be, it's the same basically though. The car's over 20 years old, so percentage of MSRP, and all it says is greater than or equal to $500.
Yeah, I wrote in my notes, follow the table down to 1994 when I asked her for clarification. So that's what she's asking us to do, is follow the table down.
Yeah, I don't understand this whole 15-year thing that she was talking about. That's not what we're looking at on the table. I feel like the motor vehicle department is giving that misinformation.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah, it looks like they gave her a lot of misinformation.
Yeah.
It's my understanding that some towns are doing it without the paperwork status for the car. But
what are they doing?
They're using, I don't understand it fully, but they're doing it differently than Fairfield is doing it, in terms of where they're reducing the amounts down. Fairfield is not doing that. They're staying within the tables unless somebody appeals and fills out the paperwork for the classic car, or whatever you want to call it.
Okay, so she didn't fill out the paperwork,
Right.
so we're following the tables,
That's my understanding.
which gives us the same, with the age of her car, it takes us right down to 20-plus years, which is on the table.
I don't quite understand this table, to be honest, because it says after the year 19, they apply that 15%, but then when it becomes 20 or more, it doesn't, I guess it stops at 15.
That's what's happening with
So maybe that's what she was saying, not 15 years. It stops at 15%.
after 20 years.
Yeah.
Right.
After 20 years. Or,
It doesn't go
I guess, or not less than 500,
Right.
whatever's, I don't know, whatever's
Right,
cheaper,
or not.
I don't know.
Right, so I think Ross can probably explain what he does in Fairfield, but my understanding is that different towns are looking at it differently, that he's using 15% on cars, or whatever the number is, on cars that are 20 years or older. He is not being discretionary or just giving people $500.
Why am I
Then
not
it
surprised?
allows people to do the classic cars.
Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, that's why they're all coming in, yes. Where I don't
Yeah,
believe
okay.
every municipality is doing that, but I don't
Okay.
know if we're 75% or 80%. But if you want to look at what's happened to everybody else who owns a car in Fairfield, that's the bill that they're getting. They're getting 15% of the MSRP, no matter
No
how
matter
old
what
their
the car
car is.
Well, how could he do that? His
Wait,
table-
what? What do you mean now? No, what do you mean 15%?
If they're, or whatever the
You mean between
percentage
15
is.
to 19? You don't mean
Once
like
they're
a
20 years
5-year-old?
old.
Okay,
Oh, sorry, yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah, they're getting 15% of the
Yeah.
MSRP.
No matter how old they
I
are?
think that's what happened with these guys,
That's
right?
what
If you-
she
If it's beyond 19 years.
Well,
Right.
why? What's he doing that for? It says right here, 20 plus is this.
Well,
Where does
it's actually
vague.
not that clear. It
It's
doesn't
vague, and that's the
say
problem.
It's not vague on here. Here's a number right here.
what.
Does not look vague to me.
What?
When you get
We
to
can have him
20
explain
plus,
what he's
20
doing
or
if we
more.
want.
That table says 20 or more years. It does not say 15%. That stops at 19 years. This is different. When you get to 20 or more,
Yeah.
so I don't understand why he took it upon himself to just charge people more money. Oh, yes, I do. I do understand why. Why did I even
All
ask
right,
myself that
so
question?
back to this woman.
Well, is he here?
Yeah, I think it would be helpful to have it on the record for him to explain what he's doing.
Yeah, I'd love
why
to hear
he's
that
doing it.
explanation.
Okay, let me go grab it.
Provided no motor vehicle shall be assessed at an amount less.
Help me keep my temper, because I don't know that I
I
can.
think they, took the municipal option.
You know, I'm sure a bunch of attorneys drew this stuff up.
Well, it's from the state,
Thinking it
Bill.
makes sense
It's from
for
the
them,
state.
not the
Yeah,
average
it doesn't-
person.
It doesn't have to make sense, it's from the state.
But isn't that interesting? That's when she kept saying the 15.
Now I
It's
understand what she was saying.
15%,
Right.
not 15 years.
Now I get it. I didn't get it
She
before, but I
was,
get
you know,
it.
she was misunderstood.
Yeah.
Or she.
I can see why she misunderstood. It's sort of clear, but it isn't clear.
Like everything else.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. And where are you getting the manufactured suggested retail?
I go on the internet, and I just put MSRP of the car, like a 2004, whatever it is, Honda Civic, blah, blah, blah. And it comes right up, and it'll tell you, like, there's different, some of the cars have different models with
Right,
it, but if,
I know you were saying.
so that's why you have to ask. But most people put it down, like the guy with the Audi put down exactly what he had. So you can look that right up, and it'll show you the MSRP.
So it's the manufactured suggested retail price.
Before options.
Before options, which, the options brings you to the actual sticker
Right.
price. Okay, so it's the lower number, basically, the start number, for cars from, it could be 15 years ago?
It could be,
There's
it could be
still a
20,
manufactured
30 years
suggested
ago, I
retail
think.
price?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay. It was interesting that the example that they gave showed a lower value. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
The old valuation method?
Oh, I didn't read that. Let me see.
Yeah, it just.
I saw it briefly,
like,
but I didn't-
everyone's new value is higher, and yet the example they show
Of course.
is that it's lower.
That's how they get people to vote, yes. Oh, sure, that sounds good.
Actually, I noticed that too, yeah.
Look.
Right. I also noticed that, like, on the assessor's website, you know, it says the mill rate is, an example, the mill rate is 23 point.
Oh, it's the wrong mill rate.
Like,
Yeah, it's wrong, yeah, I saw
the
that.
current mill rate.
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, the sad part is, like, for us, the Board of Assessment Appeals part of that website, I can't change that. I tried, I had to go
Yeah.
through so many,
You have
it
no
was like
idea.
a nightmare to
Okay,
find her, you
no.
just can't.
It's so hot in here. I don't do well with gray, I'm a black and white.
Do you have the sheets I, left up here?
Yeah,
I don't have it set to
I
look
don't
at.
wanna look at, I think
Oh,
these are the
yeah,
ones
take
you
one.
left.
Yeah.
Okay,
So what was the question?
well, everybody who came in had a question about the antique status thing. You know, they applied, some of them just applied for antique status or whatever. So, but when you look at the table, we're looking at the table, that was really where the question was. At the bottom, all of them are over 20 years old. So it says 20 plus, and it gives a value of equal, greater than or equal to $500.
No, it says not less than 500.
Oh, that's right, that's not less than 500.
Right, not less than 500.
So we can say those cars are 500.
Or is that not what it says? Or can that change between 20% and
on one.
not less than 500, somewhere in the middle?
Well, in one of these reports, when we went to, training, for lack of a better word, with OPM, they emphatically said, let me look at the schedule, that once you hit 20 years, it stays at the bottom percentage. And so it's either gonna be 15 or 20, depending on whether the town adopted the optional schedule. That's what OPM taught us.
That it's the
She was
bottom?
right when she said 15%.
15 or 20%.
Not year, she said 15, meaning years.
So, right, the depreciation goes down to 20% when it hits 15 years old. And then it says 15 to 19, 20%, and then years 20 and beyond, not less than 500.
Right.
And what we were taught is that it's 20%, it's not 500.
Because Fairfield adopted the
No, it
revised.
has nothing to do with, well, it's 20 because we adopted the alternate depreciation schedule.
Right. So
But
20.
it would either be 20, or if you didn't adopt it, it would be 15.
That's why there's these two tables.
That's why there's two tables.
Okay.
One
So
is
why do they even have that on there then?
but you'd have to ask the legislatures why they write the way they write.
Exactly, this is all attorney.
Every statute we deal with is like this. They're disasters, every one
But
of them.
what we have there is the statute, right?
No, I did not give you the actual statute.
No, I mean, we had
I
it.
could, but
You wouldn't wanna.
it's even harder to read than
Here
this.
you, here you.
No, I mean the table.
Let's go.
Yeah, the tables are in that one.
The table comes from the statute?
Yes.
And we're
Yeah,
following.
this is all derived from the statute, but the actual statute, if you wanna read the statute, you can look that up, it's,
So
it's,
just so I'm clear, a town can use, according to the state, starting at 85% and going down to 15, or they can start at 90% and go down to 20.
correct,
They could use either or.
right.
And here, the
Okay.
RPM voted to go to 90.
Right, I get it.
The statute says it's 85, and then they changed and allowed towns to adopt the 90-20 schedule. But it has to be adopted by the RTM.
Got
And
it.
it was. And it
It
was.
was.
And it was, okay. Okay, so, all right, that clears that up. Now, getting back to that last line with the not less than
20%.
Like, wouldn't it have been better to say 20 years and beyond, it stays at 20% and not less than 500? Like, wouldn't,
Yes,
that would have been more helpful? Because
absolutely.
none of us, I mean, we're taking your word for it, obviously, but.
Yeah, I mean,
we're not
I thought it
seeing
was in
that.
here, but I can go look and see if I can find the one that talks more specifically about that.
Okay, so that woman really should be but why didn't she want to fill out the form? I don't know.
Yeah, she was enough, okay, let's face it, it was enough. The whole conversation was a little bit out there. So what I took from it was, I understood what she wanted. Why she doesn't want to fill out the form, I really don't understand.
Yeah, but
Because the statute says,
Because she thought she could be less, that's why.
no, she,
based on her income, she was also talking about the fact that her income was so low that she thought that she, because she doesn't make much money, that she would also be able to have it reduced. That was part of her discussion.
yeah,
That was part of it,
income
that's
is not
that's
ever
not- yeah,
part of the
That's just
equation.
projected stuff, which, all right.
Her
That's
argument was along the lines of the statute. And I said to her, I said,
Vague.
this is really not what the BAA can do. It's not their, what you have in front of you is you can grant an antique or you can determine the MSRP is wrong.
The thing that confuses me, though, is what you were saying about when it gets to 20 years or more, it just stops at 15%.
Or
That's-
20,
for
depending if you're using the
20 for Fairfield.
table.
So, why is that even, then why does the table go down even lower? Was it Fairfield's choice?
I suspect they took the table down to 20 because of the antique, the availability of having antique registrations or the antique
Let
application.
me borrow the table.
Again, if they had put an asterisk with clarification,
Let me borrow the
we
table.
would know.
I think maybe that's why I'm having trouble getting it.
Well, how about if we,
So starting at year
bring her up and
15,
tell her, look, if you want this appeal, you're gonna have to get
Yeah.
your status, your antique status.
so basically, what you did was, starting with year 15, anybody older than a 2009 car, or starting with 2009, they got 20%.
Right.
No matter what, that's how you have it set up.
And why is that, though? I guess that's what I'm not understanding.
Because that's how OPM directed us.
Did OPM write the statute?
No, the legislature wrote the statute.
Well, technically, the
So-
legislature wrote it, but OPM and
What is
our
OPM?
association were both involved.
That's your association, yeah.
Yeah, they were both involved.
But the legislature wrote this schedule. You have to follow what OPM tells you. But we don't. We're following the law. Our job is to follow the law, the statute. If this statute doesn't matter, then none of the other ones do either.
But you haven't read the statute.
I'm looking at the table that comes from the statute, right?
But you haven't read the statute. So to interpret a statute, you have to read it in its entirety. You can't pluck pieces of a statute out and interpret it.
But then why did they
That's
do
how
this?
statutes are interpreted.
They gave this to us. This is what they said. I can read the statute, I can read the whole thing, and then it probably says, example number A, or letter A, and here's the example. Okay, 20 years or beyond, not less than $500.
Cut and dry, I don't know why.
So what would I take from that?
Whatever. I mean, you won't listen to me, so do.
I'm not,
please.
Ross, I'm not trying to not listen to you. All I'm saying is, I understand you have to follow whatever OPM tells you. If that's what your association has to do, that's fine, that's what you have to do.
Right.
What I'm
And we
saying
do
is,
that
we have to
because
follow the statute.
we strive for consistency.
Okay, but we don't strive for consistency when no two cars are the same.
So you don't strive for
And so
consistency.
I don't strive for consistency when it comes to looking at things, like this pen.
Okay.
Let me see that pen, it's not the same. How could I say they're the same? Can't. You can't be consistent in evaluating them or putting a value on them because they're not the same. These people that come in that are 20 years and beyond, their cars aren't the same. Some may be more than
Like I
500.
said, we try to treat everyone the same, and if that's not your call and you wanna,
Treat everybody fairly is what my calling is, not the same. Same is
fairly is
fairly.
consistent.
But it's not, fairly is consistent with what you have in front of you. But it doesn't mean that everybody gets treated, every car is valued at this, because they're not the same.
But look, if she doesn't get the classic status, it's gonna be an issue every year. So why
We
can't
told
we
her
just
that.
tell her,
He told her.
Yeah, our car's appraised at $8,500, right?
It's appraised, assessed at or appraised?
Appraised.
MSRP depreciated value.
8,500, I mean, you can look, if you wanna log in and look it up, and make sure that number's right, that would be another way we could help her. I saw 5950 on
Oh, I need the
bill.
keyboard, I'm sorry.
The 1994 Mercedes E320. Yeah, because the 2000 E320 is appraised at or MSRP 10,157. It's $1,500 more for 6 years difference, which isn't.
But you have to remember, you can't think, it's not value. Value has nothing to do with it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
What is the car?
A 1994 Mercedes E320.
Oops, E-Class.
That's confusing to people.
I have the VIN number too, if that's helpful.
No, we'll see, we could.
Sedan black.
We're good here.
Okay. So it's showing 5950 as the net assessment.
All right, so we've got
MSRP 42,500.
two-door E320 or convertible?
I don't think that was a convertible, she didn't say it was.
No, it wasn't.
Sedan black, that's all I
Oh,
have.
yeah, the pictures, yeah.
Yeah, it's not a convertible.
Four-door? Let's do the VIN, because there's too many.
Yeah, I'll read.
There's too many.
Do you, I don't know if we want to read it into the record, or I can just give it to you.
Yeah, let's do it. I'd like to go through this.
Yeah, the VIN is on that paper.
Right, guys?
It would be nice to see it.
One.
Yeah.
There we go. MSRP was 42.5.
That's what she has written on the paper.
Yep.
And 20% of that. Right, because she wasn't going to go lower than 20%.
8,500.
8,500, so that's accurate.
And that's without adding optional equipment, because we could, the VIN only goes so deep.
Mm-hmm.
Hers is pretty close to retail. Retail value is 8,000. Well, right now,
That car was.
looks like it's in.
That car wasn't in that kind of shape,
No.
yeah.
No way.
So her tax was, what did she pay in taxes? Here you go.
5950 is her assessed value, so whatever that would be in taxes. $6,000 in assessed. Is what she's paying taxes on, whatever that would be.
She's paying taxes on,
6,000, 5950.
that's $5,950.
Yeah, close to 6.
I think we should just tell them.
Yeah.
I don't know why
she's filling out the form within the next 48
I-
hours. Well, everybody else did.
I think the reason that she's filling out the form is for the same reason everybody else did, because they looked at the table, just like I was looking at it. So they weren't looking at it as 20% now it comes out right. They're looking at it as my car's more than 20 years old, not less than $500, so $500 is the value. It's not $59.50 or whatever it is, it's $500, that's what she's saying. She doesn't want to fill out the antique forms, which I get, she doesn't have to. She doesn't have to, none of them do, because if you follow this, you don't have to. Doesn't say you need to be antique status.
This table sucks.
But,
That last line is extremely unclear.
Really arbitrary, I mean,
right,
you
it's
know.
arbitrary, which is why they came here. And by the way,
To me, it should say, if you're interpreting it the way the company told him to do it, it should say 20%, or not less than $500.
right, but remember,
That's what it
it's
should
two different
say.
things. The people that drew up this table are the state, the legislature. He's getting instructions from a group. I don't know what their status is. I don't know how to describe the OPM.
What's that?
Oh.
Policy and management.
Yeah, but what are they? They're not making the laws. They're giving rules to the
They're the
assessor.
administrative branch of the.
Okay, so they're for him, not for us. Because I've already called them over other things, and this guy practically hung up on me and said, I have nothing to do with you. Boom, that was the end of the conversation. So, he doesn't rule what we do. He's answering to somebody, we're answering to the state for the statute. That's why I look at it, because if we don't wanna follow the state statute, then why do we follow it anytime? Let's just not follow any of them. What does it matter? Rules are rules. You break one, you might as well break them all.
I mean, her car is 31 years old, you know, so, I mean.
We're not talking about 20, 21, 31 years old.
It just seems so crazy.
So, we can do, we can do what we think is
Terrible
right, but yeah, it's, Ross's hands are tied. He has to do what they tell him. That's the way it is.
But like
Money
for,
grab, just a big money
from an
grab.
accounting standpoint, like personal
That's not
property
true.
and things like that, doesn't
Why do
the
you say it's a money grab?
depreciation table go all the way to zero?
You're not looking at
I don't know.
the quality or the condition of the car, the age of the
Okay.
car, 31 years old.
But you say it's a money grab, so are you implying that we're making more money per car?
I'm not talking about you.
No,
I mean,
the
it's a
town.
state statute. I mean,
The grand list, motor vehicle grand list went down, even at 90.
Well, too bad, that did.
I'm not saying, I'm just telling you.
Okay.
A lot of people say, oh, this is where, to get more money out of us. It's not.
Actually, I read that in the thing when I was reading about that's what it said. It said it was done to make more money for the towns.
Well, whoever wrote that was wrong, because
You're saying the motor vehicle
the
grand
reason-
list went down.
the reason they hurried and did the change to 90% was because so many towns were seeing such a plummet in their motor vehicle grand list. And
Oh,
moving
so
it
they
to 90
revised it.
still did not recover us to where we were last year. We're still down. So this is not, we're not seeing an increase.
And I'm not directing this at you personally.
No, but I'm trying to dispel the false information that's out there, and there's a lot of it.
Yeah, but are they
They had-
down because, as we were saying, the used car value went up so high
With
in the
COVID, we had
COVID
those buyers when people's cars were.
that is it
No,
down
there's
because
no
of
way
the
to
natural, I know.
There's
I
no way, because
Too many
we can't
variables.
compare, we've compared grand list as best we could.
Yeah.
But we don't have a completely MSRP priced 23 grand list, and we don't have a complete 24 grand list priced
Yeah.
on
Right.
value.
Because it's
There's
a time,
too
it's
much.
a
There's too much
snapshot
work.
in time.
So
Yeah.
I have taken every vehicle that was on the 23 and the 24 grand list and looked at them. And there's about the same number of winners and losers. And the winners and losers span every model year. So there is no, there's brand new stuff that went up, there's brand new stuff that went down from last year. And the same all the way down to the bottom. Percentage-wise, it's a little heavier at the bottom, but you're dealing with much smaller numbers. So, if somebody goes from $50 to 100, it's a, 100% increase, but it's only
Small
$50.
amount.
It's not.
If they hadn't changed it, would we be better off? Like the way it used to be, the way it used to do it.
You have to just, better off is a matter of opinion.
Well, would
So the
be,
legislature made this change because of what happened after COVID. And after COVID, we saw the used car prices go up, and people were like besides themselves because their car was going up in value. But that's what happened. We didn't have, the supply of new cars diminished. You couldn't get one. You were waiting months for one. used cars were getting cleaned out because you couldn't get a new car. So supply and demand, they went up in value. So part of this change, there's twofold. One, they want everything to be the same across the state. And two, it gives consistency. So you know your car's gonna go down 5% every year until it bottoms out. That's what, you know.
But the MSRP can change every year. 'Cause
No.
you're-
No.
No?
MSRP can't change. That's
It's
the
not gonna change?
manufacturer's, the manufacturer's suggested retail price. So
At the
once the
time.
car,
That's
when
for that
when the
that
car's
year,
sitting
that
on the
model.
lot, the MSRP is.
From
gonna-
way back
But the
when?
problem
From
is,
whenever.
after the 20 years, I mean, there's a big difference between 20 years and 31 years, like this woman's car. You know, it just stays the same after 20 years.
Well,
But it doesn't really.
Well, I know, because of
look,
MSRP.
we're arguing over one person here.
No, but we're gonna find out in other
Everybody
ones too. It's not just that one person. They all came in with the same complaint.
Yeah, but everybody else at least filled out the form, so we have like a default decision,
Okay.
in my
I mean, I wish you would have just,
Well, I mean, I could make a motion that we, you know, we approve it contingent on her filling out the form within 7 days.
Now, can we do that? Can we force her to do it? She doesn't wanna do it.
I don't know. Well, we can
well,
make that.
it's
Well,
her, it's her choice, it's
because-
her choice.
She doesn't feel she meets the guidelines.
That's right, she doesn't. She said that. The car, look at the car. She's not gonna get antique
Yeah, but
status.
It's not being preserved for historic interest.
Right. She's
Yeah, but I
had it
thought it
fixed.
was just based on years.
No, it has to be,
Oh, she did say it had
Well,
been,
she didn't like that, yeah.
it has to be maintained the way, like if it was new. Like, you can't put like some cheap ass part in there if it needs a part. It's supposed to be a part that like coincides with that car.
Well, no, the car has to, the way I interpret the statute is the car could be maintained. You don't have to put, 30-year-old type tires on your car.
No, I don't mean
You don't have
that,
to use
yeah.
old brakes. You can use new parts and replacement parts, but modified is, you can't modify it, you've certainly seen modified cars floating around here and there.
Antique cars that have been.
Yeah, they're modified, they're hot rodded. That's not what this is for.
well,
This is
she probably could.
Yeah, of course she
Yeah.
did.
Just because the tire,
Give
even
it to
because
her.
the
If you
leather's
filled it out, would you get it
Yeah.
for next year, based on what you've
I,
seen?
I'm on the fence, what to do with these people. And if you want to know how, another problem with our statutes is, this is our statute that tells us it has to be preserved for, historic interest. DMV's antique plate statute doesn't say that.
Right.
DMV is just 20 years old, give them the plate.
Well,
So, I mean, that's what I have to deal with on a regular basis.
if you think about it.
Well, because we had one gentleman appeal because he has vanity plates on his car, but he didn't want he didn't want a classic plate on his
He wants
car.
to keep his vanity plate.
He wanted to keep his vanity plates, but now he can, right? He can fill out this form and keep his vanity plate.
Well, yeah, because
Not
the
gonna get
Department of Motor
classic
Vehicle
car.
is not the same as the.
Yeah, that's what he said. I don't know if that's true or not. That's what he said. He must have researched it though, I would think.
There it is.
So back to her suggestion,
Nope.
which is to approve asking her to fill out.
Before we
the
get to
form.
that,
Yeah,
I want to clarify.
because she's gonna have to keep going back.
I know that, and I don't have a problem with what she proposed. I just want to clarify something before we get there. The thing when you get to 20 years and beyond, the state statute, are we going to follow that or not? That's a state statute. If we're going to follow it, we need to follow it. If we're not going to follow it, I don't know what to say.
I'm unclear of what you're,
I guess what I'm saying is Ross is saying that when they valued these cars, correct me if I'm wrong, Ross, but once they got to 20 years, they were sticking with the 20%
MSRP.
depreciation. Not so if it got to 21 years or older, they're sticking with that. When he's not using that bottom line, where it says 20 and beyond, no less than $500. Because of the OP, I'm telling him they're not doing that. He doesn't use that. But it's a state statute, so we should be using it. And that's a discrepancy we're gonna have to come to grips with. But I don't see why it's okay to not follow a statute. I mean, that's what we're supposed to do.
Well, I haven't read the statute, so I can't say how I would read what.
This
what
came
it
from the
says.
statute.
I know.
So if it came from the statute, is there something in that statute specifically that says that we don't have to follow that? I haven't read the statute either.
No statute tells you anywhere you don't have to follow it.
Okay.
That's the point of a statute.
I don't mean that. That's funny, Russ, that's not what I meant, I know. What I meant was, does it, they're saying, well, did you read the statute? No. Well, this table came from the statute. So, does it say somewhere in the statute that although we provide this table, you can stop at 20%?
Statutes just aren't written that way.
Okay, well, what in the statute would make us feel comfortable not following what the information we were given? Is there something in there would make us feel better about it?
I don't know.
Okay, because I don't know what the statute says.
How many cars in town are more than 15 years old or 20 years old? How many vehicles are we talking about that didn't come in and apply for the classic car sale?
Probably 2,500 to 3,000.
We're talking about 3,000 other vehicles that are not, that are at 20%.
That are over 20 or over.
Right, but they're being taxed at 20%. So that's, okay, so that's everybody else who didn't come in.
Huh? Well, that's their problem. They need to come in. That's what I mean about being fair. Fair is these people took the time to come in here and do this and sit with us, and the others didn't. So these people shouldn't be penalized because the other people didn't bother.
Yeah, well, it's the same issue with
Real
real
estate,
estate.
same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
You can't treat them the same. If we treated these people the same as those people, we wouldn't grant them. But they came in. And I know it's not Ross's fault. Ross is doing his job. I'm not blaming Ross. He has to answer to certain people. We have to answer to certain people. Our job is not to make money for the town. It's to follow the law.
Does it give the statute number on there? I thought it was 1263.
Yes, that is it. Well, yeah, it says depreciation schedule pursuant to 1263.
Yeah.
Does it give you the subsection?
And then it says,
That's what I'm saying.
that other option is completely different, Public Act 25-2. So which
Yeah,
one
that's
do
what I'm
you?
trying to say.
Oh, these aren't updated yet.
That's what I'm saying.
Online's not updated? Of course
I
not.
mean,
Okay.
so we're not allowed to
We're allowed to do
assess
what we
what
want.
we think.
No,
is-
you are bound by the same statutes everyone else is.
That's it. But when I say do what we want means, we're not bound by OPM. We're not bound by the RTM. We're bound by the state statute. So no matter what RPM told you, it doesn't matter to us. Because like I said, they already told me more than once that we have nothing to do with the board. Nothing. Go to somebody else.
Do you have the Public Act number?
The Public Act number is 25-2. Stick in the chair. It's just for additional information, contact your assessor's office. I just pass the buck.
Okay, so there's the table. And 20 years or beyond, not less than $500. It's right there.
It's almost like the instruction you were given, Ross, was like an interpretation that department decided to look at that and again, I'm just feeling like we have, why can't we make some decision just on her? Because I feel like we can just do the others based on the form they filled out.
Well, yeah, because she didn't, she's the only one.
Okay, well, we're sitting here.
Well, if you want to treat everybody the same, which is what this board tends to like to do, no matter what, If we say, no, you're not getting that, we're not gonna give it to you, then the next guy that comes in, even though he filled out the form, it's still the same thing.
I mean,
It's, once
honestly,
he gets a bit
I
here,
don't understand this table.
it's pretty clear though, Carol.
It's actually not that clear to me. It's not clear,
Okay,
because to me, what I think they meant was 20%, but not less than $500, and not less than $500. That's the way it was told to Ross, but
But that's not what
That's-
I'm interpreting.
that's
it.
not what I'm interpreting
So
either.
that's not what it's saying to me.
Because if that last line wasn't there, I could understand that. Well, I would say, yeah, you're right, it says,
what is it saying to you?
years 20 and beyond.
Yes.
So somebody comes in with a 31-year-old
Yes.
car, I go to 20 and beyond,
Yes,
and I go across and it says, not less than $500.
but to me, if it should just be 500, then it should just say 500.
No, it says
Well,
not
it
less
could
than
be,
500.
I mean, there's a
Otherwise,
big
that makes
difference
it
between
discretionary.
20% and not less than
It is
500.
discretionary.
But
Could be
that's what they
anywhere
tried
in
to take
between.
away was that.
Well, that's what
not
they took away
make it
from him. Well,
discretionary.
but the state didn't.
That was the intent,
I mean,
right?
look at it this way though,
To make
to be
it-
fair to the people who came. Her car is a mess, okay? So let's just say we said, okay, $500, because it can't be less than that. It's really old and it's not in good shape, $500. Then the other guy comes in, and he's got maybe a 30 or 20 or whatever, 25-year-old car, and it's in better shape. We're not supposed to look at condition, but it's not, it's gotta be more than $500, so maybe it's $750, maybe it's $1,000. Or you can just say to everybody,
Apparently, value doesn't matter anymore.
okay, so we can just say, okay, everybody 20 years and older,
That's exactly
500. We can do that.
I don't know, it's just very complicated to me to try to put a judgment on something when we're not guided properly. I don't know what the frig the government is expecting us to do.
Well, I'll tell you what I don't
Proper-
agree with is that should be 20%. I don't.
If they wanted all cars to be 500, they wouldn't say not less than,
Okay.
because it would have been just 500.
Right. Again,
So
And I'm not saying
blind
these are,
interpretation here,
there's a
but
big
yes,
difference
I
between
think
that
that.
20% and not less than 500.
Yeah.
There's a wide range in between.
right, and we have specific statutes for antique vehicles, and they have to be 20 years old. So if you're gonna put everything that's 20 years and older at 500, why would you still need this? It would be irrelevant.
Can you not highlight it so I can just read it?
Unregistered vehicles and motor vehicles that are incapable of being used must be valued in the same way as other motor vehicles.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, that's.
Well, but I would say if it doesn't work, then we'll,
Yeah, well, if you're not registering it, you've got more problems.
but they're still valuing it.
Because I think it's because of what I was just explaining to Carol. It says antique vehicles must be assessed at $500 exactly.
To qualify as an antique.
Yeah,
There's
that's-
also an application process. This is-
Yes, I understand that, but if you qualify for antique status, the antique vehicle must be assessed at exactly $500 exactly.
Right,
So that's an antique vehicle.
right. They cap the assessed value of qualified antique vehicles at 500.
Yep.
So there's a qualification process, which is the application,
Okay.
or the plate, putting
Okay.
an antique plate on.
So because she refuses to fill out the paperwork for an antique plate, she gets nabbed for 20%.
She's not gonna get an antique.
Why don't we
plate.
just, like what you suggested, why don't we just vote that way, and then she has a choice to make.
Yeah, she'll have to make her own choice then.
Yeah.
Yeah, and give her 7 days or whatever to
Yeah.
come in and fill it out, and we can call her or send it to her, whatever.
I mean, nobody's gonna look, who's really gonna look at the car? Like Ross said, you go to motor vehicle, you apply for the plate, they give it to you.
But this isn't right? Ross, they're not getting antique plates, are they, when they fill out that form with you? No.
Not with you.
This form has nothing to do with DMV.
Okay,
Right.
so if they qualify here,
This is a form that the
Perfect.
assessors have to offer.
okay,
If they go to, and like I said, the qualification is different if they go into DMV.
okay.
DMV,
Those plates are a
DMV will
special plate.
give a white plate, an antique plate to anybody that's 20 years old.
Okay.
We have to go by these guidelines, which tell us that the car, 20 years old, not modified, preserved for historic significance.
Whatever that means.
I would generally interpret that as it shouldn't be a daily driver.
Really? I wouldn't necessarily think that, but.
So then what does she have to,
How
what's
you-
her other choice? Go get a classic plate? Get an antique plate?
Yeah.
From the DMV?
And then if she's uncomfortable with this because of the language here, then
She goes to.
there's
the
different
DMV.
language for the antique plate, so put the plate on it.
Okay.
You know,
I get it.
I know.
and I sound terrible, but what I have learned over years of doing this is when you follow those statutes consistently, things work out much better. You know, not everyone's gonna like what you do, but everybody gets the same answer, everybody's treated the same, and there's no favoritism, there's no difference, it's just much easier. Anytime I've tried to deviate a little bit or, you know, do something for somebody, I get burned.
Okay, well, all right then,
Gotten burned.
let's follow the statute. Statute says 20 years or more, not less than $500. In this woman's case, we have to do it differently because she doesn't want to fill out the form.
I can't follow the statute, it's unclear to me, to be, it's
No, you have to
unclear.
follow the statute, it's the law, we don't have a choice, it's the law. We can't just pick and choose because that's the law.
Okay.
Didn't we just, why are we, didn't we just say that we
Figure
would
out
ask
what we're
her
gonna
to fill out a card?
That would be
that's
my
what I'm saying.
recommendation.
Let her-
We all
that's what I'm
do
saying.
that. If she
Okay.
goes to the
It's a little
DMV and
different.
gets the plate, when does she get her?
Maybe next year.
Next year, she gets her reduction. Okay.
So this year, she's gonna be paying,
So for this year,
20%.
she could fill out the form and get it in arrears, and then for next year, she could go get a classic plate from the DMV, and then she doesn't have to worry about the form part of it. She
Right.
would just be,
But he's not gonna, he won't,
The police.
I'd fill out a form versus going to the
Here's the
DMV
thing,
all day,
but
every
Ross,
day.
but Ross
I don't
gave
know
us,
why it's so difficult.
DMV's not that bad.
No, I know, but.
spend the
it's a little
day,
easier to
hold on,
fill out a
let me
form
change the
here.
clothes. But she's not gonna, it's her business, but she's
Yeah.
not gonna qualify with Ross because she told us, straight out, she drives the car every day. She told us that. So for that reason, it's not gonna work
well,
out.
it's his discretion, I guess, on those.
I don't think he's gonna change
People are
it.
driving it every day.
Yeah.
They don't
All the
tell
other
us.
ones are.
They don't tell the truth. I'm sorry to think maybe that's the best thing. Okay, all right, well then I guess we can tell this woman she's got that much time to do it, or it's not gonna change. Okay,
I mean, it's the month of September, right, Russ, and we have to make our decisions in September?
Sorry, she should do it this month, yeah.
Right, but
We have to
for
hold a
us, we
hearing
have to be
in
done,
September.
we have to do the hearings in September. So if we tell her, we'll approve it subject to her filling out the form, and she has 7 days to fill out the form, that's still enough time.
Yeah.
For you to give her the appropriate notice.
Yep.
Your notice is just gonna be 7 days later than everybody else, or whatever.
And how do we communicate this to her?
unfortunately, we don't ask for a phone number.
That's me? I don't care.
There's no phone number to call her.
What? What do we have to do, knock on her door?
I put a note in somebody's mailbox. I'm serious, because I couldn't find a valid phone number.
Emails or something for people?
I'm sorry?
Don't we
The
have
form has no place for a phone
No,
number.
we didn't get a phone number on this,
Oh,
because they're all here. We don't normally have to call people back.
The other point. Send her.
Where does she live?
She's what, number 1?
Yep.
Curtis Terrace, 212 Curtis Terrace.
212?
06825.
Okay, I'll put a note in her mailbox. Tell me if you want me to put in there. That she has 7
Or we
days.
can ask her to,
Call us or something.
yeah,
Okay.
we don't have any means of communicating with you other than in your mailbox.
letter.
Okay.
Please.
All right, so Kathleen, make your motion.
So is that the motion?
Well,
So,
whatever
I'll
it
make
was
that
you were making.
motion. Yeah, what did I have on my spreadsheet here? I thought I had the motion to, great classic car what is it called? Classic car status, or there's another
What do you call
status,
it,
Russ? What's the term?
Antique and classic.
Classic car status is fine.
Classic car status?
subject to the appellant filling out the form
In the
by the
assessor's
close
office.
of day next Wednesday, within 7 business days, or 7.
Give her 10, give her 10 days.
5 business days?
No, give her 10 days, not business
10
days.
business days?
Not business days, that goes into like 15 days, 10
Okay.
days.
Well, so that would be, September 20th?
That gives us time, but, you know, I don't know that we have to finish, I don't wanna drag it out, but I'm just saying.
No, I don't think we need to
I don't
come
think we
back.
have
I
to
think we
finish
should just
by-
give her a date and
No,
then.
I don't mean come back, I don't think that we have to finish by the end of September. We have to hold a hearing in September. It doesn't say, like, the real estate thing says, we have to be finished by a certain day. The motor vehicle doesn't, but I don't wanna drag it out, so give her 10 days.
No, I don't think we need
and
to
then-
come back.
No,
It's
we
just a
don't need to
question
come
of
back,
how it's,
Yeah, no, I don't
how the
need to come back.
decision's executed.
No,
Yeah. Okay, and that would be the $500 assessed or whatever.
right.
Okay. All right, that's my motion. Anybody want to, we're not doing seconds.
No, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, or Peter, are you, how are you voting?
Yeah, in favor.
In favor, okay. So that was appeal number 1.
One.
Okay. Okay. See, so appeal number 2 is Jeffrey, I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
All right, you good with me?
You're good, we're good, Russ, thank you.
We're good, thank you. The only thing on that
Trying to
spreadsheet, one of the appeal numbers was incorrect. The withdrawal and the numbers were back.
Yeah, I think
It may have gotten fixed, but I have it in my notes. The 8, we don't have an 8, but we do have a 7.
but you have all.
Yeah,
well,
everyone else is correct.
Lindsay withdrew.
Yeah, but she must have been in 8. See over to the left-hand side, the appeal number, she must have been number 8.
Okay, he was 7.
He was 7. On the paperwork, he's 7.
Do they say why they withdrew?
Me.
What do you mean?
David Rothberg had a 2020 car, and he was appealing the depreciation. He thought the depreciation should be
okay.
more, so I explained to him, that's not how it's
Can't
gonna
do
work,
that,
so
okay.
he withdrew. Lindsay was similar, she has a Fisker, which evidently Fisker went out of, it's a 2023 and they went out of business.
Oh, must have been
So
possible.
I looked it up for her and we verified the MSRP and the depreciation and she,
Mhm.
there's nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
But she was having a hard time finding MSRP because there's no dealer anymore.
Mhm.
And what is 500 appraised? Is it 7 something?
So did you get a lot of questions?
Oh, we had quite a few, we had
When this came out, what, in June?
well, the bills went out in
7.
July, so that's when it hit, yeah.
Yeah, so you were hit with a lot of people unclear, yeah, yeah. Because I
Well,
just
the
find it
people-
ironic, the
The
only
people
ones
that
that
went
came here.
up.
Yeah.
The people that benefited, they didn't,
Yeah,
they didn't show up.
By the way, Russ, you owe me a quarter, but I'm gonna let it go.
yeah.
What?
You owe me a quarter, but I'm gonna let it go. You don't have to pay me. I did my own to see if it was right, because I was gonna appeal mine. But it came out almost, it was a 25-cent difference, so it's like, I'm not going through a whole appeal. So I'm just telling you, it's okay, the town can keep it. Listen,
Okay.
I know it's not yours personally. They can get, they can do something with that quarter, I'm sure.
So $500 is about 715 appraised, what do you
Yeah, I think
say?
that's about right. Yeah.
714, okay.
Why do we need the appraised value? We don't need it. We're working off the assessed.
Yeah, she always
In the
does.
minutes, sometimes I do the appraised value, and for cars, we typically do the appraised value,
Whatever.
in the minutes, or we have in the
We always
past.
did that for that personal property too.
Right, because the MSRP,
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can,
so granted with conditions for the first one, okay. All right, so the second one, appeal number 2 is Jeffrey
okay.
Eng.
Thank you, Russ.
Oh,
Yep.
all the
All right,
forms.
Jeffrey,
What form?
I'm gonna hold on to them until I get the minutes done, and then I'll bring them to you, is that okay, or you need them now?
Okay, yeah, I just gotta, I'll have to get notices out.
Right, I'm putting most of it in a spreadsheet, but I wanna get the minutes, I wanna make
Okay.
sure I have everything I need off of them, and then I'll drop them off.
Okay.
Does that work?
I am out next week, so
When do you wanna do the notices then?
what do they have to go out, within 7
7
days?
days.
Mhm. So they gotta go out next week.
So what else is on there that you need that,
Well, we have copies of most of those, but we'll need the decision,
I'll send you the decision.
okay?
You
I
done
mean,
in
I'm
Trumbull
get-
now?
I can assume to you that they will, everybody with a classic car, right? I don't wanna make assumptions on the behalf of the rest of the board, but everybody was classic car status. There was nothing that was not,
Okay.
and they all had their forms.
Mm-hmm.
And no one said that their cars had been altered. So I'm expecting that our decisions will be
Right.
in favor to classic
But
car
if you can,
status, but I
if you
don't.
can shoot that to me,
Yep.
I'll try to knock these out on Friday.
Yep, I'm gonna try to get off my plate tonight.
You still working in Trumbull, or are we done with that
Yeah,
project?
I stopped Trumbull for a while ago.
How kind of us to help them, if they would help us.
I didn't hear you.
I said, how kind of us to help them, like they would really come and help us. I doubt that would happen.
Why do you say that?
Because I just know how Fairfield is, and I know how Trumbull is, and I just don't think they would. They would. Fairfield did it because they did it. They did it because the selectmen wanted it done. Whatever. It's done. What does it matter?
Always nice to help your neighbors.
They're not really our neighbors, but that's okay. They're 2 towns away. I don't consider that a neighbor.
We border Trumbull,
A very little piece of us does, yes.
still border.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
I don't know how I know that's true without his snide remarks. Okay.
Okay, appeal number 2 is Jeffrey Eng, 339 Hunyadi Avenue. The car was a 2000 E320 Mercedes. He was appealing his classic car status. So, if anybody wants to make a motion.
I'll do it. I motion to approve his classic car status.
I have a question. So we're approving the classic car status, which is fine, because that's what he wants. But what does that mean for his assessment and values? So now that goes to no less than $500, right?
Now it goes to
Well,
$500.
Classic
500
car
even.
is exactly 500.
Okay, that's fine.
Assessed, 714 appraised.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, and all those in favor say aye.
Aye. Okay.
Unanimous.
Number 3 was a no-show. Number 4, Raymond Liuzzo, 115 Old Farm Road. That was, his car was a 1987 Lincoln Continental, and he had the same reason for appealing was he wished to be granted classic car status for the 2024.
I make a motion that we approve his classic car status.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Celine made that one. Appeal number 5 was Jonas Sayal, accompanied by his nephew, was it? Yosef Sayal, or his son, 101 Brookfield Avenue. The car is a 2004 Lexus GX470. Again, he asked for the 2024 grand list value of classic car status.
I make a motion that we approve his classic car status.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Number
Are we
6.
being recorded, by the way, still?
Yes, as far as I know, yeah. The appellant was, number 6 was John Servilla. The address is 795 Hulls Farm Road. The vehicle was a 1997 Chevrolet Blazer. Again, wanted the 2024 Grand List Classic Car status.
I make a motion that we approve his classic car status.
All in favor?
Aye.
Actually, excuse me, if we're pretty sure that seeing how the vote's going, the way it's been going, and they're all basically the same, we don't have to make a motion, we could just vote.
For the minutes, then, I'd prefer that we have them individually listed, because I want to list each.
No, they have to be individually done, but you could just read it off, and everybody can just say aye. We don't have to start with you can make a motion.
Okay.
Okay?
So appeal number 7, William DeZenzo, 225 Ward Terrace. His vehicle was a 2004 Lincoln Town Car, classic car status.
Yeah, make a motion that we
Aye.
approve his classic car status.
Okay.
You have to make the motion.
You'd like to make a motion?
Aye.
If it makes you happy, you go right ahead.
Anybody else want to make a motion before you do your last motion? Okay.
I know, hey, let me make it, because we got
Okay,
motion.
all right.
I'll make the last one.
2 of us. Yogesh Satarani, because I can't pronounce his name, 193 Osborne Lane, 2004 Audi A6 All-Road, requested classic car status. Anyone want to make a motion?
I make the motion that we approve his classic car status.
All in favor?
Aye. And the final one is the same appellant for appeal number 10, 193 Osborne Lane, 2003 Honda Odyssey, appealing classic car status. And I will make a motion to approve his appeal.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, was that the last one? I think that was it.
Okay.
Okay, so we finished those. We do have some minutes on the agenda as well.
Okay.
Let's see. We have, two sets of minutes, the March 23rd, 2025 BAA regular meeting minutes. Does anybody want to make a motion to
I'll make a motion that we
review
accept
those?
them.
I just need to find my pen, I threw it away.
Does anybody have any questions about those minutes?
No.
I make a motion that we accept the minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, so that was the March 23rd minutes was Paulette. And then the April 28th minutes, when we came back to reconsider one other one, what was it? Would I say April 28th minutes? Anybody have any questions on that one? That was William Repko, who came back in.
I don't have any questions. Anybody with questions?
No.
No?
I make a motion we accept the minutes.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Done.
Okay.
Unanimous.
And then number 7, transact any other business?
Yes. Is there any other business? I just want to thank, we know for sure Carol's not coming back. So I just want to thank Carol for her service and for the work she put into working with us. It was a pleasure working with you.
Same.
We'll miss you. Sorry you're not going to run again.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sure you were. I can see the smile on your face.
No, it's the March, it's March.
It's a lot, it's a lot to do. It's
I
only
had
1 month,
to
it's a lot, it's a big commitment, yeah. We found out with a lot of people that we asked to run, and they said the same thing. I don't know if anybody else is rerunning or staying or leaving, but so I'll thank everybody for their.
Yeah, I am not running again.
You're not running again?
No.
Who's running in your place, do you know?
I think Ronique is gonna run.
Oh, God.
I'm not sure who the
Okay,
other
you sure you don't wanna run?
candidate is. I don't know if the DTC is endorsed. Peter would probably know better than me.
I'll find
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
He's gonna get back from head the first day, that'll put him in his place. Okay. Anybody else?
Very educational, that's for sure.
For sure.
Okay, yeah.
It's been a
good,
long time.
yeah.
It's been a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, yeah.
Rewarding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
if nobody else has anything else?
How about on the, Republican side, who's running?
I'm running, and, which I said I wasn't going to do, but I did for my friend Helene, because I made a promise to do. And I won't break my promise. And, who else is running? Oh, Judy Zablack.
Oh, Jody's right.
Judy
Judy's
Zablack, yeah.
Yeah. And you do have a meeting scheduled an organizational meeting scheduled for December, right?
Yeah, oh, and the other thing is that I will be asking to have additional members appointed because of the rebound. We have to do that 3 months before we meet. So it has to really, if they want to stick to the law, it's in the statute that you have to request, it has to be done 3 months prior to the meeting. So I'll ask in December. I don't know.
Chance to come back.
Yeah, I don't know, when they'll start picking people. I'll ask them when they do it, but I think once we make the request, we're okay.
Yeah, the RTM actually does.
The RTM is the one, and they don't have to pick who we
Board of
select.
Selectmen can
But
recommend.
usually they do, yeah, we
The
just
RTM.
recommend, but they usually stick with us, because they don't know who to appoint,
I mean,
unless they have somebody particular.
depending on the size, you may want to switch back to that, not everybody be there.
Yeah, we will definitely switch back to the one-on-one hearings, we couldn't do that, it depends on how many we get. We
Anyone's
get like
welcome
400
to
or
hear,
something.
but
Yeah, we can't
It's gonna
have
be-
one big hearing, it's just not gonna work, nobody has time for that.
I
So
know.
we'll end up, we'll probably vote on that on the organizational meeting,
Well,
if we get in. Who else is running besides, Ronique?
I think Neil Fink is the
I
other
don't know who that
candidate.
is.
He served on some boards before, I'm not sure which one.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so the other thing I wanted to bring up, Ross is back in here, but, you've talked about it before, to do an educational campaign for the appellants, for the public, so that you don't get 650 appeals when March comes around. I feel pretty strongly that last time around, it was basically all people were encouraged to come in if they didn't like what they had, and we ended up with 650 appeals. And I really feel like there are definitely public campaigns or ways that information can be put out there so that people can understand their assessments.
I don't have an issue with that. I just think that we need to be careful, because everybody's entitled to make an appeal to a hearing. And I don't want it to sound, whatever we tell them, we don't want to have a tone of, you don't need to come.
I think
It
the
has to
most
be that-
important thing is that people need to understand when they get their letter, they shouldn't apply the current mill rate, because we don't know what the mill rate's going to be to the new appraised value. Right?
Yeah, we tell, it's right in the letter.
Right, you can't use,
I
right,
don't
you
think
can't use
people
the
don't
car, no way.
understand, they see the increase, and it makes them upset, and then they call, and then they're told to come in.
Yeah, but,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
hard,
yeah,
it's hard.
yeah.
This appraised value
We don't-
is
we
done
don't
prior
Just forward
to,
people out to
Yeah,
the
you can't-
AA. We
you
talk to
No,
them.
that, the administration did that in 2020.
Yeah, I mean, because we try to talk most people down and try
Right.
to understand what it is their complaint is. And if they have a valid complaint, then we send them along. But if they're,
Right.
you know, oh, my
Be
percent
interesting.
increase is too high. Well, percent increase isn't, how we judge the value,
You know, I don't know that we're gonna get, we may, because somebody likes their
Well,
number.
everybody's going up, right?
Everything's
Oh,
going up.
you know.
I mean, the
you know.
average median price, last time I looked, maybe a month and a half ago, was 38% from 2019.
But luckily for the homeowner, as far as properties go, we can still look at condition. We can't do it with motor vehicles anymore. We can still look at that. Because if business appraisals didn't go in, or whoever's doing it now.
There's gonna be so many comps, though. I mean, the good news is there's gonna be gazillions of comps.
Can you make the comps public?
They were.
How do you have like a spreadsheet of them
Yeah,
online?
it was in the manual. It was in the manual, it was in the book.
You know,
What book is that? What book is it in?
The reval manual that's done, essentially it's the appraisal of the town. But the tables are in there.
So the public can-
No, but the actual sales, like just a spreadsheet of the sales with neighborhood code, what all of, what I use when I'm looking at comps for a particular property. Like right now, you have to go into, at least you used to have to go into Vision, you check all the different boxes. It's not very helpful and it's cumbersome. If there was just whatever that sheet is that you have of the sales,
Yeah,
let's make that public.
but there's not gonna be a lot of comps. I don't know why you think
There'll be a lot.
And why do you say there's gonna be a
there's
lot?
not a lot of sales. Sales are way down.
Oh, I guess based on last year, yeah. See,
Yeah,
I'm
from last
thinking
year.
over the
Based on-
whole,
5 years.
from
We
the
don't look
5
at
years.
5 years.
Yeah.
We look at the prior year, probably a year and a half.
Okay, right. I'm thinking
So for,
so much got scooped up and sold.
yeah, I mean, we're probably looking at half the number of sales that we had for this time that we had in 2020.
Yeah, and
So is
as
it
far as
hard
the
to
field
build a model?
goes,
I'm sorry?
the sales that were out there, yeah. It's not
Well,
gonna-
wouldn't it be nice to get, if you got an appraisal, like when a bank goes out, they give you the 3 or 5
Right.
comps? Wouldn't it be nice if every taxpayer got that?
I know.
It would be nice, but they don't wanna pay, it's a lot of money.
But do they do that from the
But they're
spreadsheet?
they're
Well, here's
doing
the
that.
thing,
All the,
Some
all
kind of
the
program.
comps from that year are sky high, so
The other problem
most of
is,
these appeals are gonna be like.
Historically on the board, when people have presented appraisals from, licensed appraisers with all kinds of training, the board says, well, they pick the ones that are in their favor. So why should they spend $600, $500 and then just have people say, oh, no, you just pick the ones that are in your favor? No,
Well,
that's not fair.
There's certain appraisers that definitely do that.
None that we talk to. The ones that we talk to, well, Russ, you're paying them money, but it's like, they have to be fair.
Hmm.
See, that's what I mean, this is exactly
There's
how
Those
I have
some
a problem with
horrendous
that.
appraisals
I
that
can't
came
help
through in
you.
the,
Right. They've said
there's some
they-
horrendous appraisals that came through.
Well,
Terrible.
Well, we didn't think some of those appraisals were terrible. Well, because we only do it every day, you just sit in the way office and read them.
I
Whatever.
have seen terrible appraisals.
I've seen terrible appraisals, but
I
I'm
haven't
coming here.
seen them come here, yeah.
So.
Anyway,
I was gonna ask you
feel
something else
strongly
and I forgot.
about
Wow.
doing something, whether Carol, you said you do a video.
So just to back
I
on
did.
the $500,
Yeah,
one thing somebody did say is the not less than 500 was intended for those cars where the 15 or 20% would take them below 500.
That's right.
And then you gotta think, if your MSRP times 15 or 20% ended up at less than 500, that's why it has the less than 500 in there, not less than.
Right.
And you gotta remember, this isn't always about cars, there's motorcycles, scooters sometimes are in our motor vehicle list, so there's all kinds of stuff that is not necessarily motor vehicle.
well, it's interesting that you say that, because the guy that came in with the 2 cars at the end, he highlighted what he paid in taxes for each car, if you looked. One of them, he paid $158. Now he's gonna be paying like $350. But he asked for it.
Yeah, well, it's true, yeah.
Yeah, that one guy,
$350,
yeah.
Yep.
You could take
He's not gonna be
500.
paying, no, he's not gonna be paying $350 in taxes. He's getting taxed on $500.
He's getting taxed on 500, what, and how much,
Which is,
which is what?
$12? What's the,
Wait, it's 70%, right?
no,
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 Times
the
the
mill
mill
rate
Oh,
on
okay, that's
500.
500 times the mill
So
rate.
half of $27 or
Yeah,
$18
okay.
or whatever.
Oh, when, so, we have any idea, I guess you don't know, you wouldn't know, because you don't vote on it. What's going on with the mill rate?
Right, the mill rate's
What do you mean, what-
They're gonna change it, I'm wondering which way they're gonna change it.
well, the mill rate is determined after
how
the
much
grand
money
list
they
is
need,
finalized,
yep.
and after the budget is finalized.
Right,
That
after
is
the
when.
budget is finalized.
Right, because they
You
have to make
divide one into
sure,
the other, and
In
you get
May.
a mill rate.
they have to make sure that they've charged enough to get the money that they need so they can waste it. They can't just go on what they get.
Every town's mill rate has gone down significantly.
Has gone down significantly?
Yeah.
Let's hope ours does, because it didn't last time, it went up. Can only hope that it goes down, no guarantee.
It will.
Okay, I hope you're right. I have no argument there, I hope you're right, so.
It will.
As far as the educational thing goes, I mean, we can certainly look at what we want to tell people.
All right,
Bridgeport's went down 10.
Oh, Bridgeport needs to go down a lot.
Can you send us
I'm
a
just
list of
saying.
the sales?
If
Can you send a list of the sales in an Excel
they're
spreadsheet?
not done yet.
Oh, you're not compiling the sales as they're coming
well,
in?
they're still working on the
I
sale.
couldn't
Well,
believe them.
I guess my question would be though, why do we need-
When will they be, when will you have like an Excel spreadsheet of the sales?
Sometime, the earliest will be sometime in October.
Okay.
but why do we need that when that's a list of
So
sales?
that the public can
But that doesn't tell them that tells them what the sales were, but it doesn't tell them if it compares to their house.
No, but then they
That's
can,
what they need to see.
we have a lot of very analytical people in town who would love to crunch the data and take a look at the comparable sales. And once they see the prices of some of the houses that may be similar to their homes, they may realize why their value is what their value is. It's not easy to get that data out of Vision, the way the Vision is
Okay,
set
I
up.
don't care, but it's just like, it means nothing to me.
Russ, when is the mill rate decided? I know it's after the budget. What?
Board of Finance decides in May.
So I'm confused, because the March is the appeal.
Yep.
So people are gonna be appealing their,
We don't appeal your taxes.
they're appealing their appraised value / assessment prior to them knowing what the new mill rate is. Is that
Yeah,
accurate?
yeah.
I see, okay, because
You
people
don't
keep
need your
asking
tax-
that.
You don't need your tax bill to.
No, I know.
Because you're appealing the
Yes.
value,
Understood,
and the value only determines your share of the taxes.
yes. Mm.
Can I also think that it would be good to have an educational meeting, or some kind of an educational something, for the people that are elected to the board that haven't been on it before.
Yeah, there's the training as well.
Not that, I'm talking about here. Because I went to that training, and when I left, I
You
thought
were
to
more
myself,
confused?
no, I thought to myself, this is a crap. Because they tell you what they want you to know, they don't tell you everything.
Well, that's.
They don't tell you what you're
everything,
really supposed to do, they tell you what they want you to do, that's the problem. Like, well, what's his name, Rohit? He came in here the last time he worked with us, nice enough kid. All he kept saying was something about it's within the 10%. I thought, what are you talking about? Somewhere along the line, somebody told him that if there was 10%, up to a 10% mistake, it was acceptable. It's not acceptable. Mistake is a mistake. But you couldn't change his mind. Where did he get that from? That's just one example, so. Well, hopefully he's a nice guy. Hopefully his schedule has changed so he can meet the demands of the board. Because he couldn't last time.
Well, that's important.
That's important, because then the rest of us have to do, especially when there's a lot of appeals. And, oh, by the way,
Okay, we're still.
I mean, that's
recording.
part of my.
You wanna
we can
adjourn?
stop. Yeah, we can, oh,
Okay, you want to
Yeah,
adjourn the
make a
meeting?
motion, we adjourn the meeting at whatever time it is.
7:20 PM.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, how do I
Opposed, nay.
turn it
Thank you.
off? Star
Thank you very
six?
much.